Hello, everyone.
Hello,
I don't know, this
how's
is actually going
everyone
to do
doing?
it.
What's up?
One second. We have some small stream jank. Uh...
It's okay. Don't worry about it. Alright then.
Hello, everyone. We have some small stream jank, so we're starting a tad late, but welcome to Tohno Tea Party 3. Yeah, running another one of these after how bloody high demand last week's was. Uh, yeah, we're gonna start in just 1 second, I think. I'm here with Debbie again,
Hello.
the cat lady, the one, the only.
How's everybody doing? I hope it's going fine. And I hope you're all excited to participate in this tournament as well.
Yeah, it was really
Really
fun last time. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really great.
idea as well. I would say that I'm still like surprised to find more new names every time I dig in and check the bracket. And it's like, oh well, there's a couple of familiar names now, like Pole 2, even Burgermancer. I have seen a couple of times. I don't really know what they play, but I'll be honest, I have seen this name pop up here and there. And probably the matchmaking ping was mostly from them. I don't know.
Yeah, that matchmaking
But
thing has been getting so much use recently. It makes me quite happy, but yeah.
I'm really happy. I mean, I'm not even the owner of this, and I'm very happy.
I'm also just glad to see so many people interested in the game. Yeah. We're gonna start in literally just a second, but I'll show everyone the bracket as well. So if you don't know, this is a Swiss tournament, so it runs in rounds. The idea is that everyone, no matter what, will play 5 rounds, and then top 4 in points from those rounds. You score points by winning, and depending on how much you win and who you win against as well. And the top 4 in points move on to a double elimination top 4. But yeah, that's kind of the idea behind it. Here's the bracket. I think we're gonna start out with Yasin versus Young Stuffy. I think we watched Young Stuffy last week as well. But Yasin, this is the first time in the beginner bracket. I think they've been on the mainstream at one point, but yeah.
Oh, okay, I see. Oh
Is
well,
Mateos, is there enough players that everyone plays everyone? No. We'd have to do 20 rounds for that to work. Which should be a bit excessive, I think.
Matteo, I think I did like Yu-Gi-Oh! Locals with half the players in this. I think it's doable.
Is that true? Should be able to see the stream now, Debbie.
Oh my god, I'm a cat now. Thank you.
If I had more, I was thinking last week. Oh damn, because you like joined last second. I was like, oh, if I had more time, I would put Len on there. Cyril says, "Let's go." It's true, yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, no, I'm supposed to be joining someone.
So,
Yeah, the reason we're a couple minutes late to start is because my computer decided to fully crash like 5 minutes before the tournament was
did
supposed
you
to start.
get the code you got from the blue screen, I assume? Or did it just freeze?
Hmm?
Did it just freeze like that, or did it crash like with a blue screen?
Oh, it properly like blue screened my computer.
Okay, well that's the usual. Okay, I usually try to take a photo of the thing. Maybe you can also try to diagnose it later with reg.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, don't stress it out too much. It happens once in a while. Probably like some cosmic radiation got your PC, like changed
True,
one bit.
like the Mario stuff, you know.
Yes. Okay.
I think this is the right thing I'm expecting. Wow, that's loud.
What happened?
Computer's making some noises. All right, I'm ready for this then.
Okay.
Is this round one? Did the bracket change or something?
I don't think so. But now Paul is still at the top. Paul is still at the top, so I don't see any changes.
All right, awesome.
So last time, the top three was it in this order? I actually forgot their name. Yob, then
Yeah, it
Paul,
was
and
Yob, Paul, then it was
I forgot
Jazz and Midori.
Jazz.
Everyone except Yob is banned from the bracket. Or
Damn, he's
Yob is
gonna get.
banned from the bracket. But everyone else is still like I got it the wrong order.
So
Oops.
how does this work? Is it like does it, like eventually like the first place is gonna get banned, or is it gonna be like just Yob because it was like certain discrepancy between those players?
The idea is I'm just gonna go completely off of vibes as to like
Okay,
skill. Yeah,
fair enough. That's good enough.
completely off of
Wonderful.
vibes. Just so.
Okay, I already like that I'm seeing some raw hover. I like all raws.
Yeah,
Matter of fact,
I think Yasin plays H row, so that might be interesting.
I'm a big fan of that as well. I mean, it's not C raw, but I respect H raw quite a lot. And well, I actually forgot how to pronounce the whole name. Is it Young? And then I forgot the rest. Stiffy?
Yeah, I think it's Young Stuffy.
Stuffy, okay.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
it's the
nice. Okay, we're gonna see Afro. Okay, this is an unusual pick, and fair enough. Funnily enough, this is a character that seems on the outside like sourceless. I mean, BC area throw into 5k damage, but it has some quirks. Like first of all, has quite a bunch of one frame links. One of them being since he has a one frame. I mean, like a 4 frame 2A and 5A, you can just combo straight up from throw. Although it's a 1 frame link on everyone, but cats on cats it's 2 frame links. Anyways, we can see that Yasen is doing a pretty damn good job at keeping the opponent at bay.
yeah. I blinked and a round was gone. Yeah, I think Yasin is a lot more experienced than Young Stuffy. We saw them attempt to fight Smo the other day in the main bracket.
Ooh, okay, we're getting also very good conversion. Look at that, 1 point, like 6k off of basically almost BC. Well, that was AD, but yeah.
Yeah, I think yeah. The question is if Young Stuffy can keep that composure after that first game. Finding a throw there, jumps over the throw but catches them in the landing there with the I think 2B.
Ooh. I
Yeah,
think
2-2-C
can
reversal.
try to go for the throw loop because well, you can do that only with Ryogi.
Ooh,
But it's yeah, it's unfortunate. Like they didn't meet Heathrow, and well, no, they
yeah.
actually kind of scrambled the game. It was a close one.
That was a very scrambly first game there. Just oh, did it crash immediately?
Oh no. Well, you know how it is.
Oh no.
Melty caster in particular is, while it's solid, it is still something that it's based on. Like it just like gets on
Yeah.
top of something that pre-exists and tries to make it playable online.
Oh no, did it crash? Ah. I don't
We're
know if
all
it's
back.
just crashed on my end is the thing.
You
You
can
can never
check by
tell.
just yeah, you just check by reloading the thing, like you just relaunch it. I am not sure because it's not showing anything. I actually have to see real quick.
Yeah, some
Um,
jank. Some CC Costa jank. I'll try rejoining just to see if it still like is running. Oh yeah, it's still running for them. That's a shame. No, did we lose our
it's
round
alright.
one? Is
It
there
happens.
anyone
It
who's not
happens.
playing?
So yeah, one of the things that maybe they should add, you mentioned this before, but a way to just fast forward towards the point where they're just like, you know, back into the
Yeah.
game. Um, All right, are we gonna watch something else, or are you?
I'm hoping these people haven't started. It's a shame we couldn't watch that game. Ah, well. When
Well,
you're when you're
unfortunate.
when you're using community tools, it's always gonna happen though, you know. The CC casted trademark jank. Shame because Ephro is a fun character to watch.
Oh yeah. Um, all right. We can already see some GGs already in the chat. Someone asking if crashed. Okay, well, welcome guys to the basically Melty tournament in a nutshell. We're gonna see GGs, we're gonna see BGs, most likely also that. Maybe it's too soon for that, who knows? But we're
Who
gonna
knows?
especially see crashed. Oh,
We're gonna see lots of crashed, I think. I've been having some weird instability with the latest version of CC Costa for some reason.
it is
Not entirely sure
certainly
why.
a thing that happens with newer versions. You always gotta be aware of just, getting the new version and as we like to say, new, getting a potential virus from it. Because
True.
every time we always joke about the fact that CC Caster, every new update, it's actually a virus. It's not real. Somewhat kind of holds true.
Yeah.
It's not really, but like um, that thing sometimes just every new update it doesn't work. It doesn't want to work. It doesn't want to cooperate, and it's just probably the discrepancy between previous version and newer version.
Yeah. Ah, that's a
But
shame. We might have lost our round one there, but oh well. We've got more
it's
stuff to look through. And to be fair, round one looks to be mostly a sweep just because of how the seeding works for this.
uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh.
We can really see a lot of trios. Oh my god, it's all trios so far. What the hell?
To be fair, it does select for it because the people who finish the earliest are always going to be the people who have the fastest games. Oh yeah, it's basically entirely trios. Paul 2 taking over Zanjo, Jazz over Burgermancer. I think
Another
that's
trio hopped in. Fair enough. We're gonna see soon Tanuki and Yasin. They're not done yet. We could have probably just joined again. It's no biggie.
Maybe.
But
Yeah, do you
well,
want to try janking through it? Hold on.
sure. I mean, the thing is, it tries to catch up to the current like the current how do you call that match that's being played. I'm pretty sure, and then it tries to fast forward towards where that point is. Like they're where they actually playing.
I think they're done now though. I think we just have Halon versus Jonah.
Well then, I mean, we can try.
Yeah, we can always try, yeah. But Halon was really fun to watch last time. They were the F Alco player who fought we use Sinania. The very footsies Sinania who walked back and forth.
Oh yeah. You only see Nanya. You just don't see them rushing at you. Pressing all the funny buttons. JB, what is that? JC. I mean, they do
Yeah.
press JC.
What's got more aura than slowly walking towards someone and then pressing a button?
Honestly, not a bad idea. Sometimes you
Nania's
gotta take it
Na-
chill.
Nania's walk animation's funny for it as well because he walks with such like swag to him. He
He
sways
is
back and
swaggy.
forth, his hand in his pocket.
Funnily enough, one of the things I really like about like all the animations is that I mean, this game's animations are done pretty well. There's only one character I don't really like when it's walking, and it's Ark. She looks like the Virgin Soy Jack meme.
She kind of does. She looks a bit odd.
It looks kind of odd. She's just like pardon me the pun. She arcs too much while walking.
That's a
But
good
the other
pun.
characters look yeah. Um,
She
but
arcs too much while walking.
I mean she's too curvy. No, not really. Not that. That's not what I wanted to say. That's not what I wanted to say.
She's too curvy.
Okay, I'll just stop. I'll just stop. I don't know what I want to say. I know how I want to say it, maybe, but
She's too
Okay.
curvy was a very elegant way of putting it. Thank you, Debbie.
Okay.
Anyone playing FCL? Maybe. I honestly I don't know who most of these people play. I guess we'll figure out by just watching
Um.
them.
Yeah.
I'm hoping people put their scores in.
All right. We're Yasin said GG's, but no update on the score. Please don't forget to
Yeah.
update that. And same goes for Joe and Hanos, Holland.
Oh yeah, this is all 3-0s except one game between Sea Hopeful and Tanuki, it seems. That's round one for you, I suppose.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we're
Alright,
gonna
I'll
have
just put
3-2
that in.
and a 3-0.
Yeah. This is the wonderful bit where we get to whoa, it refreshed my page.
Let's
This is the
go.
wonderful bit where we get to pick who to watch next. Any matchups that look interesting to you?
I have no idea actually. There's chats we could probably watch. Let me check if there's someone new we haven't seen. I mean, Piro, I have probably not
Hmm.
seen.
I think Midori
Um,
versus Yasin would be interesting. And
oh hell yeah,
Tanuki versus Sane might be good.
we can do. Since we've already seen Yasin, we can go with Tanuki. I think I like Tanuki better because we don't know. I don't know much about Sana
Yeah.
or.
Alright. Tanuki's one of the wonderful TO staff for these brackets. That's a friend of mine. They're a Seiko player.
Let's go. More color representation. And in the
Yes.
chat, we can already see a lot of GG. I mean, not good luck, have fun.
A
And I
lot of GGs would be crazy. The round just started.
a lot of GGs. Oh my god, I am so
They're
cooked.
they're doing coin flips for games nowadays. I've heard this.
To
Rumor
be
has
honest,
it.
it happens. Some matchups can be like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Um.
All right. People are connecting up. Yeah. But yeah, I think Seiko is very popular with beginners for some reason. I think there's like 3 or 4 in this bracket. Seikoha might be the most represented character, honestly, unless there's a bunch of nannies this time. I think those two are very popular beginner characters in these kinds of brackets.
Oh, you
Oh,
guys. Oh, sorry, I wasn't paying much attention.
that's alright. Round 2.
Okay.
This is technically the first thing we've streamed today.
Well,
But
let's not be too rough about it. We streamed like one match of that. But it was pretty good games.
you know, you might have a sixth sense because the 2 matches we've watched are both Roa players.
Oh my god. Are you telling me
Game,
that now we're gonna see another Roa?
yeah, game searches for game. I think, just like Roa players can detect each other, like stand users.
Oh my god, we're gonna see a Neko arc over?
True. Honest to God, neck arc, man, Tanuki.
Damn. Okay.
All right,
Interesting.
I'm ready for it.
Oh, we're gonna see Zero! Okay, fair enough. Okay.
You have a lot to say. This is Debbie's character, if you don't
I
know.
have quite a bit to say. First of all, nice skin. I mean, color. I always call them
Yeah,
skin because
he's so
Minecraft.
pale. He's so pale. Yeah,
Damn.
just starting
Okay.
off with pressing some buttons. Tanuki playing quite defensive.
Ooh,
Sane just
okay. Oh, and that is
very
a classic. That is most definitely a classic. Holding forward while doing 226C, and you got the DP. Probably should have punished there. Um,
yeah.
and
It
third,
happens.
okay, for a beginner, what the hell? They're already doing too much.
Yeah.
What the
Some
fuck?
some setups. I don't know if Tanuki's fought this character before is kind of the main thing I'm thinking.
I've probably played versus Tanuki at one point, but well, not sure if they probably remember.
Yeah.
One thing-
Tanuki's definitely a player who needs like a bit of time to figure out a matchup, but when she does, she can adapt quite fast, I think. I don't think this is fully like doomed territory yet, but Sane definitely has these like combos down and some of the pressure concepts. It still seems very rudimentary, mostly just looping plus frames, but they very clearly understand like what the character's supposed to do.
Yes, exactly. One thing that they can do, most likely, is just trying to understand that their opponent is not very consistent with their combos. In fact, they've been dropping pretty much, like, yeah, still dropping it at the very beginning. They're still, like, delaying a little bit too much. I think they can try to understand, try to see that and just try to tech out. That is free damage you can avoid. I would probably suggest to tech forward because, well, if they 2-2C, you just tech forward and they're still in recovery. 2-2C at 0 charges, yes, it's +2, but it's still a pretty high recovery. Either way, one of the things that I would recommend for any new beginner player, and they're like, oh, I'm so scared about C-Raw. First of all, yes, understandable. It's a very strong character. But do mind that one of his quote-unquote best tools, which is technically true, it is their best tool, 236C, is very reactable on Super Flash. So you can always shield it unless you're doing something, and well, then it's with punish. So you can't really do much about it.
Yeah, I think Tanuki's being a bit too respectful on lots of Ro's like pressure and neutral options here. There's a lot of opportunities they could have honestly just gotten away with pressing, but they're being quite defensive and patient, which I honestly think might be the wrong play against the Zero.
Exactly. One of the things you mainly want to do in this matchup is to just get on Roa as fast as possible, as soon as possible, because the character can snowball so much, and you can already see it. We get out the plant.
Just throwing the plant out there, just getting a stray hit. I think Tanuki's decided that plant might be the neutral counterplay here, just having it on screen as a threat. So a frame trap, it doesn't hit confirm.
Ooh, unfortunately, yeah, Burst in this game is not as good as Guilty Gear. They have like half the size, like there's no hitbox whatsoever.
Yeah, unlucky burst, random DP anti-air, possibly expecting Tanuki to air dash in there, gets caught into Samoki.
One other thing that is very important for Tanuki, by the way, good one, is that 236C, if not followed by anything, is techable, ground techable. Really? Yes, it is.
Tanuki is pressing a lot more buttons here and just covering a lot more space, and it seems to be working. This is what I was saying earlier on, where Tanuki started off playing a bit too passive, and now just like dominating space with like the C Koha buttons and the plant set and stuff. Yeah, a lot of meter to work with in max mode. Pops heat quite safely. Ah, yeah, you gotta respect that. Bit too far to get the second one.
Okay. Well, yeah, you can just like JB, and yeah, that works as well. Molotov is very good. Just be mindful that you can be thrown out of that although you're involved, and that can be pretty bad, especially because then he has enough plus frame to set up triple orb, and that is not a good sight to be.
Nice run up sweep to take it. But yeah, at that height, Ro would kind of have to go out of his way to catch you or do like ground set. All of which you can kind of react to if you're on point. Like react to him doing a ground set if he doesn't already have one up. Ooh, drops the combo and gets like knocked into the corner with heap for it. Yeah, zoning time. I like Tanuki's strategy, which is just oh my god, weaves in between the hits. I mean, very well done.
Tanuki's doing a really good thing. They're wasting their opponent's like resources. Although orb is not as, I mean, it is technically a resource, but it's like kind of a free resource if you're talking about it. And I would probably say they're very orb happy. I think they could probably hold on to those way more, because once you have them out on the screen, you can essentially like, you know, do whatever you want.
Nice air throw anti-air! Oh my god!
Fucking air throw!
Tanuki's on point! Heat activate, just safe heat behind the cactus, nice. Gets hit with that, but no conversion, I don't think. I think he's a bit too far and doesn't have the meter to cancel DX.
No, he probably was he in how's that called? Heat. Probably
No, he
could have
wasn't.
had.
I don't think so.
Okay, well then yeah, you don't really get anything there.
Ooh, kind of scrambly there, but manages to land safely. Yeah, welcome to rower pressure. Doesn't have the meter to just plus frame reset, I don't think. Or any of the charges. Yeah, caught the run up with sweep. Nice.
2C works, yeah. There's many things that I could probably say. One of the things that Koa has over other characters is that she has crouch walk. Very small crouch walk. It's not what is that
Catches
character's
the
name?
tech.
Len. But she can definitely just go under. But I can already see that Tanuki is doing fantastic. I mean, they're
Catches
catching
the
their
tech a
tech.
second time, yeah. Twice in a
Yeah.
row, keeps trying to tech out the corner, and Tanuki's kind of caught onto it. But this is what I meant when I said during the first few rounds they were kind of struggling a bit, but now is kind of catching on to this character and this player. I don't think Tanuki's fought a proper Zero player before. Very good gameplay
Maybe
though.
they
Nice frame trap, nice. Just clean,
That's
safe
really
pressure
good.
in the corner. Yeah. Could possibly have DP'd out, but chose not to. Possibly just like unsure. Gets the starting combo, messes up the route a bit. I think they're a bit too far.
Yeah, it's too far. It's too far. In that same situation, I would probably suggest to just go for the regular 236A, 22A, 236C, which basically gives you also better Oki than regular orb loops.
Nice heat activation. A lot of meter to work with here. I don't know if she's going to use it. Oh, gets knocked down. Pushed to the corner by Sane.
Okay. Well, they're
Nice,
only
nice
letting-
jump in. Oh wow. Catches Sane trying to set up. Stuck in the corner. Just some frame traps, stagger pressure. Ooh, catches the jump out of corner. Reverse the situation on Tanuki. Reversed it again. Reversed it again. Everyone being stuck in the corner today.
Ooh, good catch with a super. It's like it's not the best like reversal in the game, but it does definitely work. And oh, we can already see another trade. You can tell every time that she trades, even though it's like a trade, it's actually kind of good for her. I mean, well, right now it was like kind of a scramble, so Sane got the game, but technically speaking, she could have probably just tech forward again.
Yeah, I think that's the second game in a row that she's round start throwing Sane. It's quite fun.
Ooh, unfortunate there.
Yeah, teching into
Okay.
corner.
So one other thing that I can tell that they don't really know how to do much is, oh well, obviously their pressure is very rudimentary, but there is one single aspect of it which is pretty lacking. It's that they're not doing the 236A, 22A reset. That is plus 3, and it's very like it's fundamental for it's like his pressure game.
Yeah, it happens. Yeah, Tanuki caught another tech out of corner there, and using plant in neutral. I don't think Sane's used to having to play around, like dropping your letting go of the combo just because plant's on screen and you have to respect it. Nice Ethra anti-air.
Great throw.
Tanuki's got
And
multiple of
again-
those in this set so far. Just like Ethra anti-airs, kind of cooling out Sane trying to jump out the corner. Yeah, a bit of a mid-screen knockdown, returns to zoning. Tanuki using Molotov to air stall there, but gets caught on the landing.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. Plant saves the day again. Oh, that was really nice. Overhead. Oh, unfortunately, they tech out that. Don't follow it up with another tech chase. But now this is a kind of a really rough condition. Why did you heat? I mean, that works, but you're in.
Yeah. Bit of a waste of meter there, potentially, but they might have expected the round to go a bit longer. Yeah. It might have been a good time to just, like, keep Tanuki in the corner, even if you're low health. Just try and avoid a mash. Nice heat activation.
Ooh.
Very risky, but manages to weave it. Yeah, uses the
That was
invincibility
tough.
on that to get out the corner. Glance up, catches a backdash with a throw. Some stagger pressure. Oh my god, anti-air!
Yeah.
That was
anti-air.
ballsy. I wasn't expecting that. In the corner. Yeah, Pretty bad situation for Tanuki, especially considering if Sane wins this round, they've won the set. A bit of a dire situation to be in.
Okay. Oh, unfortunate. Could have probably like catched with JC. Unfortunately, like 236C is doing what 236C does best versus beginners, which is like scare them off, and well, they're not gonna shield that, which is fine. It's like it comes with time.
Ah, Sane IEDs over that and catches her. Potentially using the other plant might have been the better option there, just because you keep them in place rather than the cactus pushing them out. But very well played from both players. I think we saw some good
Yeah, that was
adaptations from
very
Tanuki.
good.
We saw some good
Tanuki,
adaptations from Tanuki, and we saw Sane kind of like adapting back and changing how they played depending on game state quite well.
I'm gonna look forward for these two players. I mean, I look for Debby Zero player. They're kind of cool. And on top of that, I really liked how Tanuki at the end of the day played. Just like the concept of it is there, just missing a few key components. One
Yeah,
advice I would probably tell is just the pressure that we're doing is very susceptible to fuzzy jumping. So you can probably just do that, just block and then jump again, and you're out. That is one way to get out, although you can also get caught by 2-2C, by which you can just take advantage of the charge 236A, and since it takes a little bit more time to come out, you can just, you know, you can just shield it on reaction. That's one of the other things that's susceptible to. Obviously, you have to shield it. You have to EX shield to get a punish. But it's always good to know that. Anyways,
yeah,
I think it
it's
was
always good.
pretty GG's despite the fact that there was honest
Yeah.
mids
I
involved.
true. I think Tanuki needs a bit more matchup practice and with Zero. Maybe he could give us some like some tips after that. But to be fair, for someone who's not super used to the Zero counterplay, very well done and very good adaptations like stalling with like Molotov and jumping over lots of the setups when Ro was setting up. We saw a change from the very defensive playstyle we saw in that first in like that first game and the first few rounds. She kind of figured out and got a bit more confident in the matchup. Very well done.
Yeah, that was very good.
Yeah,
Anyways,
I
let's move with is it almost done? Yeah, there's only one. Okay, Yeltsin posted. And well, now I think it's up to you at this point. Like I've
oh me, my
chosen
turn.
two. Yeah, it's your time to choose.
My turn to choose. I say let's watch. Hmm. There's a few I want to watch. I want to watch Midori versus Sea Hopeful, but I also want to watch Wii U versus Burgermancer. Let's watch Wii U versus Burgermancer to start with. I think that might be
Oh
interesting.
yeah, I'm all for it. Okay, I'll be waiting for you then.
Awesome. Yeah. Wii U was the favorite from last week's beginner bracket, by the way.
Yeah, I
we
remember why.
the very like walk back and forwards fundies and Sinania. Sinania, a character who's kind of known for like pressing buttons and running at you and DPing and stuff, being played by someone who would rather just like carefully walk back and forwards and weave their way in. It was very fun to watch, and they did very well in that set. They ended up winning due to a bit of a lucky situation on like last game, last round, last hit, where their opponent dropped their head confirm. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I haven't seen Burgermancer play before. I don't know who they play either.
I see
But
now.
this might be fun. There's some loud noises coming from outside. I don't think that's a cat. Debbie, are you outside my house?
Oh, maybe,
Maybe.
maybe.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, who knows?
bit of downtime while I wait for these two to connect. I hope they're in.
Oh, we're gonna see now.
They haven't connected yet. Yeah. I keep accidentally connecting instead of this other person. Did they go get like lunch? Did they do the Mateo thing and get dinner halfway through the bracket?
Honestly,
I respect it.
I I would have thought it.
Yeah, I fully respect it. Like just if you're hungry, you know. Necessary.
Thank you. 1 second. I'll be back at you real soon.
Yeah. Rosie, how many rounds do we get in total? 5, but I think that I think the numbers are uneven, so I think on some rounds some people won't be playing. I think one person each round won't be playing.
Oh my
Just
god.
because we have 21 participants instead of 20. So it can't pair like one person with no one, you know. I think this person's just disappeared off the face of the earth.
No way.
Yeah, crazy.
They got deleted.
They disappeared.
They there's no way.
Where'd they go?
Okay.
Some bracket jank. We didn't get a first round. My computer crashed, and now it's taking a bit of time to get into the third one. Some jank.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. It's no biggie, it's no biggie.
No biggie, it
One
happens.
thing One
Yeah,
thing that I could probably say is that the amount of players I am like other than the fact that they're like kind of new to the game. I mean, kind of they're actually there's a lot of very new players in here, but the quality has already improved so much more from the last stream as well. I mean, I'm not saying that there's like players are not I mean, obviously, if I put comparisons between like an advanced player, like I don't know, someone that has been playing for 1 year, and these players, there's gonna be like a lot of differences, but they're closing the gap and they're closing it very fast, and I'm very hopeful. Like I like all of these new guys. I love them.
yeah, I know. I've never seen. I think I've been pronouncing it Sane. I don't know what Sane was saying, but I've never seen them play before, and they did really, really well. Obviously, they're still like their gameplay's still a bit of a work in progress. We saw some slightly rough pressure there where they kept like whiffing just because of spacing stuff. But there's very solid fundamentals there from like zero pressure and zero zoning. Yeah, Tanuki kind of found a couple counters there, but like the fundamentals there are very, very solid. And beating Tanuki is like a very respectable thing. Tanuki's an up and coming beginner intermediate player who's been doing quite well. Yeah,
Anyways,
I think Bogermans has just died.
Argument just got a burger.
True, permanently gone. Well, I guess that evens out the numbers if I have to DQ someone. We love to see it.
Damn.
Is there anyone who hasn't started yet? Yeah, someone just disappeared. All
Oh,
right, we
wait,
might.
wait.
Oh, did someone appear?
That is Homu. It's Homu.
Oh,
Okay, fair
more
enough.
some connection change. Always with these brackets. Oh, Bogomans is here. We can watch them instead.
I'm here.
Okay.
Let's go. A little bit too late
Bogomans
this time.
shows up late, but at least on time.
They went for a burger. Come on, give him some break.
Awesome.
Let's go. Okay. So we're gonna see Burgermancer versus Wyu. Okay, we already know who Wyu is, but Burgermancer, I've seen them play a little bit of an Aloko. Apparently I think it was full. I can just check their. Oh yeah, that's full. Um, well, nothing else to say. I mean, they've been playing pretty recently, so I'm gonna expect two beginner players who are they're gonna do their best to just that's the other.
Yeah, true. Yeah, Wyo is definitely the favorite here from last week, but we haven't seen Burgermancer in the bracket before. I don't know if anyone's played them. According to the Discord, they have Alco. Have you seen them play before?
Yeah, I have played like them for a couple of matches, like 5 matches, I think. I gotta check again, but I'm pretty sure I've played them, and I remember them being on Alco. I wasn't sure the moon, but that was I checked it now. It was F. It makes sense. It's a beginner moon. It's very good. It does everything you want it to do. It just does pretty much everything also a top player wants to do. It's a good character for a reason. It's like it's not just any sort of character that requires lots of practice and it like yeah, at the end of the day, after you've practiced it for like a month, maybe more than a month, like a year, you're gonna do good with it. No, it's just like you pick up and understand the fundamentals of the game, understand also the fundamental of the character, and you just play for the rest of the years. Anyways,
True. Yeah. I'm curious to see Burgermancer's Falco. They had a very respectable they've had a very respectable record in the bracket so far, beating someone 3-0 as well. So we'll see
oh
how
my
this
god,
goes. I'm so
they
ready.
do. All right, color 21, looking good.
Confetti's going
Oh,
on.
okay, we can already see a lot more action by YU.
Yeah,
No more walking.
Yu's getting a lot more familiar with the movement, just straight up. Still got some. I'm assuming they're a Street Fighter player because I'm seeing lots of like crouch blocking when you're close and then stand blocking when you're far to like outspace things. Yeah, but a lot more comfortable with their movement, a lot more movement, a lot more like yeah, which is very strong on Sinania, of course.
Yeah, see, Nanaya doesn't. Okay, there's one myth about Nanaya where the players say that it's doesn't move very long, but the character itself is very fast at doing what it's doing. Like the characters may not travel through from like one part of the screen to the other, like a couple of other characters, like I don't know Fiaki or in general like Roa. Roa has a really good step dash into like more momentum. But this character, once he gets in, he's never going out, and he's doing it in a very fast pace. Like, look at
Yeah,
that. Like, he goes in, out, backdash. His backdash is really fast as well. It's not Tohno's, but it's up there.
yeah, some blue fire action going on. Doesn't convert off of that counter hit. A bit of a scrambly situation, but finds the DP out. Fishing for a hit. Some stance shenanigans. No conversion there. Possibly a bit too far for
Ooh,
the
unfortunate for the
conversion.
E, but he manages to find some like two A, just probably didn't block, most likely. And we're gonna get YU for the first game. That's gonna be a pretty unexpected result. Honestly, I was thinking that Burger was gonna win that one, but as you can see, everything can be flipped around like a burger.
Yeah, it's a first to three as well, so they have some
Yeah,
time to
it is.
try and figure each other out. Finds the first like air to air of the game, a bit of damage there, but returning to neutral altogether. I think Wii U hasn't been pushing their offense as much as they possibly should, choosing to back up in Oki situations rather than run the trademarked stance pressure that Nani is known for.
And right here, we could have seen, yeah, we already seen part of it, but the FL code zoning, she has a very fast, like, slow startup fireball, but once it gets out, it's out. You cannot do anything about it. It's gonna be there, and it's gonna be like a threat that's always coming, and she can charge them, so you can delay things, and it's like very hellish situation for most characters to be in, even the most broken characters like Zero.
Yeah, both
Um,
both players here kind of struggling to convert off their hits. partially because lots of the hits they're getting are kind of strange, like weird air-to-airs and slightly strange circumstances.
Yeah,
But
that is
it also might just be stream nerves, to be fair. Ooh, goes under. Stuck in the
ooh,
corner, gets
okay.
Dalco, a bit of damage.
We see. All right, we can already see another blue fire, but no mix. They're just going for the meats, and I'm not sure why they're doing that. They're probably thinking there's not enough time, but that move is like plus a million. Oh, and yeah, that was also like minus as fuck.
True, Bogomancer taking the second game. Yeah, we didn't. It. Both players seemed a bit uncomfortable there, not doing much with their like pressure or Oki, and not getting much not converting super well with their hits. Especially lots of those like stray air to airs we saw. Hopefully they kind of get back into the swing of things in this next game. Possibly just like stream nerves kicking in. But yeah, Bogomancer finding the first hit and putting Wii in the corner. Gets the conversion for 2.6k, not bad. Some strike throw with the 2A into throw.
Nice, yeah, that was really good.
Yeah, finds the mesh at a corner. Nice. Converts of it that time, possibly close enough, but not close enough to get the air throw ender. Pops heat while they have the chance, just regenerate a bit of health.
Yeah.
And Bogomancer are respecting it.
Oh, we can see already the walk again, and we're gonna play a little bit of footsies. We're gonna teleport in, and I mean, backdash works, also the slash works as well, but we don't get any confirm. We're actually struggling to get a confirm, and now we do get it with 2B, and then we get 3.5, 2.9k, which is pretty damn good, anyways.
Nice. Wii U scrambling the round with a bit of a 2C mash there, but it works out. Oh, fishing runs into the button and gets counter hit. The orb messes up their VC air throw. That's unlucky. Yeah, some pressure. Wii U actually putting on some like trademark nanny at Oki right there. I don't think we've seen that from them before, so very good to try and implement it.
Okay, as you can see, we were talking about, I mean, yeah, the charged fireball, and I mean, it's not posing as much of a threat because like this character doesn't really want to set up, but it's there. Sometimes you can throw it up, and it's gonna cause a little bit of troubles. I think one thing that Burgermancer could probably do is just try to win neutral by also using 236C. That is a pretty good move, like the fireball version of, I mean, that's a bullet of fireballs in there, and she can just run in and get pretty much everywhere.
Yeah, just covering some space, pressing some buttons. Nice. Catches the
Basically,
2C, but
the
a bit too
floor
far
is lava.
Yeah, a bit too far to comfortably convert there. Puts themselves in heat. Burgermans is playing quite defensive Falco, not controlling space and like holding a position where they can react and punish stuff like that. Yeah, giving Wii U lots of room to just heat activate. Ooh!
And the JC clips the DP. Yeah, that is not invuln enough to just get out and not get clipped by that button. And we're gonna see why you take the second game. Um.
Oh, a blank screen. I'm hoping this isn't CC
Oh.
Jank. Oh,
Uh-oh.
it's CC Jank.
I need to close this thing, otherwise it's gonna be pretty bad. Okay.
Oh, I
Um.
think it crashed. Oh no.
Uh-oh. No, just get in. Just get in. Get in again. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. All right.
It's completely fine if it happens within the first 5-10 seconds, because then you can just catch up and it's gonna be fine. And I'm trusting these two players to just go on for the last game, last round type shit.
Yeah, I'd like to watch that.
That was pretty hype. Don't worry, guys. We're
Oh
gonna be
well.
back soon.
Trademarked CC Jank, I think.
Oh,
I'm getting timed out for some reason, which is a bit odd.
I'll try again. Sometimes that
It's a bit
happens.
strange.
Or if it doesn't work, try joining the IP instead.
Yeah. Oh, some slight jank. A bit odd. Bear with. The net play for this game has been a bit weird recently. We've gotten a few CC Caster updates that have added stuff that kind of breaks a few things. I think one of them broke the frame limiter, and then there's also the stage background stuff, which is a bit jank. Ah, it's a shame. Nothing's going right today.
It's okay, don't worry about it.
Fuck Caster, oh my god, says young stuff he knows. Yeah, it's so jank. I don't know why we're having so many problems today. Oh well.
Maybe they're having troubles too. Maybe I don't know.
I don't
Do
think
you
so
want to
because
watch someone else?
neither of them have said anything. Well, we'll have to just wait for the next round. Ah, that's unfortunate.
What if
We
both
got.
of them crashed?
Oh, did both of them crash?
What if?
Maybe. I don't think so. I neither of them said anything in chat. But
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
we are showing a lot of progress on their Sinania with a lot more movement in neutral, a lot more like trying to find that whiff punish and not holding the same space, not holding the same position. And they were kind of abusing the fact that Burgermancer was playing quite like defensive and holding, kind of backing up possibly a bit too far, giving Wii U a lot of room to like heat activate raw and neutral without any like punishment. And Wii
Consequence,
U was
yeah.
Wii U was kind of using that to their advantage. Just the fact that Burgermancer was kind of handing over screen control there. But maybe Burgermancer can adapt and control a lot more space than Alco. I think that's a temptation for beginner Alcos is they think, oh, I have to set up orb or get my fireball out, so I'll back up until I have the space to. But if you back up too much, you're just giving them room to do as they please, you know.
Yeah.
I'm praying and begging CC to work. No, I'll restart my CC caster.
You know, it's one of those days. I'm pretty sure next event it's gonna be
Yeah.
fine.
Oh well, it happens. At least we have a wonderful top four to watch.
Yeah.
Anything shouting out to you? Maybe Jazz versus Tanuki might be fun. That's a C Kohaku thing. We've already
Um,
seen Tanuki today though.
yeah,
Omega,
Tanuki, yeah, Paul, Sane.
I,
We have already seen Sane, but I'm interested in how Paul will do. Um,
I have a match I want to watch. I think Omajan versus C Hopeful could be fun. Both of these players
oh
about the
yeah,
same level.
I never seen Siakful, I think.
I don't think they've entered one of these brackets before, so I'd be
Yeah, this is
interested
the
to see
first
how they
time.
play. Yeah. But
Okay.
Omajan played really, really well
And
last time.
they've been playing and getting games from even from Midori.
Oh, really?
They
Oh,
won.
wow.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
won.
Let's see. Let's see how the bracket's been going. They lost to Tanuki 3-2. They're close set. I'm scanning. They beat
Hello.
Nosh.
Hey.
They beat Midori. Yeah, 3-2. Lots of close games there.
Yeah, exactly.
I hope they saw my message asking them to wait.
Okay. We can already see the WhatsApp monger in chat.
Yeah.
All right. So apparently they play H Miyako? No wonder people have been losing. No, I don't even know what this character does. Um, damn, okay. H Miyako. I haven't seen that in quite a good while. I remember like the last time I've ever seen this character being played. It was just a wolf.
Oh,
And
yeah.
yeah.
I don't know much about H Miyako. I think the only
Neither do
Miyako
I.
I've actually watched is Delta's, because Delta is always like a very talented player who places quite highly in the main VV brackets.
Yeah, I've seen Simiako. I do not know what H has, but I'm thrilled to see what she's capable of. Probably a lot of damage because I mean it's Miyako. Let's face it, she's gonna deal in this shot quite a bit of damage despite the moon. And I think they can go. Yeah, we're gonna see a C Akia
Yeah,
again. Oh, I forgot.
Omajan.
I forgot. My bad. My bad. I didn't read the name.
Yeah, Omajan played last week and they did very, very well. I think the most
Yeah.
notable thing is they use Ribbon to manipulate their movement and airstall incredibly well.
Mhm. Yeah, this is one of the most important traits about this character is just that they can delay that and they can also like just drift out like that, as you can see, and switch things around. A lot of things that Matteo has been doing, even some mix-ups, it's also this thing. One thing that I want to say, why this stage though? I probably the worst stage to be playing versus Akia. I'm not gonna lie.
True.
You barely see like what is going on here. Like I know
Yeah,
I'm not sure I agree.
you can barely see the flame carpet when it's on screen, yeah. Oh well, we'll see if that's a factor. I think they just random stage selected though.
Yeah, that's true. But I would probably in a tournament environment. I mean, this is it's no big area, I think. But in a tournament environment, I would never pick such a stage or like random stage select because things like this can happen and it can be a bit sorry. Like you just don't want to be in this
Yeah.
scenario.
Even worse, you could get on one of the terrible network stages that are just like ugly and have bad music.
It's
True, but
okay. I mean,
yeah. Omajan keeps trying to kind of zone here, but like Miyako's a character who just runs at you. You can't really
yeah,
super
look at
effectively
that.
zone her with a tool like Ribbon. You kind of have to be more so holding your space. Yeah, Omazang's struggling a bit as they try and back up and get caught by just Miyako running headfirst at them. Yeah, you can see every time they jump, Sea Hopeful's just up there with them.
So Miyako has been using 236, I'm pretty sure B, to just snipe them on like mid-air. That is okay, but it's probably like I'm not sure if H is air blockable, but I am damn sure that is it is, and you should probably like just wait for that thing to come out, and it's probably like minus enough for you to either get a punish or just you know some good pressure.
Yeah. Omajan's kind of, the kind of like backing up and using ribbon style kind of works when you have like the momentum on your side, like you get a knockdown or something. Yeah, Sea Oakfall's playing a bit more, like, cognizant of the fact that Omajan's fishing for that ribbon hit to start their offense. Nice, hits him with the overhead.
Yep, that was
Yeah,
good. 21-1. Pretty even so far. One wash, the other wash. And now we're
yeah,
gonna see who's getting washed again.
true, yeah. Oh, stuck in the corner. Yeah, so Miyako. A bit of a strange interaction there as they jump up and Omajan whiffs throw there. Nice, finds a bit of a hit.
Yeah.
Puts Omajan in the combo, but in the corner, but drops the combo, yeah. Bit of an OTG combo, a bit of damage, gets the throw. Yeah. Nice conversion, but puts the mid-screen and possibly an accident.
I think that was a corner to corner combo.
Oh, just messed it up, I see.
Yeah.
It's Omajan's turn. Tries to chase
Okay.
their jump out there, but chicken blocks, yeah. Gets mashed on the way down.
Yeah. I think it's would be kind of good for. Oh, that was a. That was a. I'm not sure about
Possibly
that.
a misinput of something, yeah. Command grab at that range is definitely not optimal. Just controlling
Yeah.
some space with the flame carpet, but Sea Hopeful just refusing to stay down, just immediately jumping and chasing after them. I guess that's trademark Miyako shenanigans, just refusing to stay on the ground and refusing to stay in one place.
Oh, unfortunate for Omajan, but they tried to attempt to just throw them, and they did read that, but they didn't come down. Like they just didn't use any buttons to on the way down. Um, Melty throws are very fast, but there is one thing you can do about them. You just preemptively just throw out a button, and they cannot shield that because it's way too late. If you try to like react to the throw and then try to punish it, then you can be shielded. But
Yeah.
it's very fast, no recovery almost. So you gotta be aware of
Nice
that.
TK Ribbon into that back jump, just like keeping them in the corner, but also like controlling space by backing up a tiny bit. That was very, very good. Reversals out. Nice. Puts them back in the corner.
Oh, and I reversal back too. I'm not sure if this one is invuln, but it shouldn't be. I can check right now.
Nice
You
ribbon
know,
movement. Kind of puts themselves in the corner, but at least you're plus. Yeah, just jump back in corner, just trying to find that straight hit while not being susceptible to mix-ups or throws from Sea Hopeful. Very, very good.
Interesting. A version is full invuln for 5 frames, but it's kind of bad.
Yeah, that's not a true reversal, even if it is involved, because you can just get covered by active frames and hit out of it.
Exactly, yeah.
Finds a mash out, yeah. Both playing very, very kind of cautious here. You have a lot of health to work with. It might be too early in the round to be playing that cautious.
Oh,
Yeah,
Bloxy, very obvious and very actable DP. I'm not sure that is a great idea. It can work out, but it's also a meter you could have used better. By the way, very honorable by Omogen, or I mean, Chockaful, to keep on playing on this stage. But yeah, this is
yeah.
gets hit by again another DP. They've been pretty DP happy. They're kind of scared to play versus, I mean, to be on the other side of the screen with this character.
Yeah, both players kind of playing quite cautious in the air, just like jumping and blocking. Possibly just scared of each other's burst options with yeah,
Yes.
Joke for taking around. Just with Miyako's movement and like speed, and then Akiha's ribbon and like her big screen control buttons and such. Bit of OTG damage. Ooh, whiffs the throw a bit too early. Yeah, still in throw protection. Messes up the combo there. Just using ribbon to keep some plus frames in, and Chokeful just refusing to stay pinned down, just jumping out almost immediately. Some neutral going on. Chokeful playing quite defensive, but getting tagged by the ribbon. Tagged again, pushed into the corner. Yeah, some plus frames, finds the frame trap, but decides to reset into a throw there. Gets DP'd out.
Yeah, again, DP, not the best one. You can probably stuff it with something else, and well, maybe that can work. Ideally, you probably shouldn't care too much if you're safe jumping with this character, which is probably like one of the best characters to do that as well. More consistent rather than that.
Well, a couple bits scrambly conversions there into air throw and such, but Omojan finding it and taking the second game there, tying it 1-1.
Yeah, exactly. And it looks like it's while it's even, like there is like what will like not every not every match is gonna look even, especially considering that both of them are just like, you know, oh, I'm gonna take you to the corner, I'm gonna like push you with my set play. Oh yeah, I'm gonna just get you and I'm gonna kill you in 3 touches because I'm not FMI, and so I kill you with less. But it's good, it's fine. We're playing, and that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the burst part.
Both are kind of struggling to find hits on each other. We're seeing lots of like scrambly air tech, yeah, like that. Scrambly air tech jumping situations where neither of them can chase each other in the right way. I think it's Omojan relying on ribbon as an air-to-air a bit too much. I think unless you have the room to use it as an air-to-air, it might be better just going for a button. And Chokeful is just kind of struggling to chase with theirs. Yeah, like
really
when they have a bit more space, it seems to be working a lot better.
Really good adaptation by the 2 players. You could see that, like, at one point there was this interaction in which Chokeful tried to throw their opponent, and they tagged out. So in response to that, they tried to jump out by just doing silver back jump and do another jump forward and try to land into something, but Chokeful knew that, and they immediately like swept on the ground, and so they just you know, caught their landing with that, and that was really good.
Some pressure into throw, nice. Yeah, uses the TK ribbon to keep up those plus frames and gets caught trying to jump out with a low there. Lots of jumping in this match. Chokeful showing that they're not afraid to just like buffer jump behind some of Omojan's stagger pressure. Puts them in the corner. A bit of a reset there. Takes some space and then runs back in. Throw text.
Whoa,
nice.
That was really good.
Nice conversion. They could have kept going if they noticed the invalid combo extension right there. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Spending lots of meter. Omojan in the corner. Ooh, nice anti-air.
Yeah,
very well done.
There you go.
Yeah.
Try to instant overhead with that, but doesn't really work for Omojan.
Jumps out. 2 counter hits in a row. Oh my.
Yeah, a little bit of a reset there, and we're done. We pop the heat, And even though they got a combo, it's not gonna do much because we're in heat and we're literally unkillable now.
Yeah, pushes him down. This could be a last interaction if Omajan can get a full conversion, but both kind of struggling to convert their kind of stray hits. Some more scrambly, close range jumping shenanigans going on. Omajan just trying to keep him out.
Fair, if even if I mean lost interaction, I mean okay, now they got the meter back, but if they manage to close out the game, even now it's not too bad. You're at pretty much to almost 200. You can spend meter almost freely because you can get it back real soon. Even though you don't really have the best meter gain in the game, you don't actually have meter gain at all. But you get to play again twice, whereas your opponent just lost quite a bit of meter just to get out of your pressure. Now they got it back because this character's meter gain is also pretty insane. But yeah. Now in heat you can do pretty much whatever you want. They cannot DP out because if they DP, you're gonna burst spark automatically and they're gonna be in a lot of troubles because you get in with dash in and you're gonna just
shield bunkers. Shield bunkers out the corner. Yeah. Chokepool just trying to keep him stuck there. Omajan getting the anti-air with the ribbon there. Ooh, a bit of a scrambly counter hit, pushing Omajan to the corner. Put themselves in the corner accidentally by running under. Oh no. It's okay though, the wall-to-wall. In max mode for Omajan decides to just heat out.
We're gonna see blood here. Now that is are we gonna see the funnies or not? We're not gonna see them, unfortunately.
Maybe. Yeah, just backing up with some air ribbons. Bit of an unfortunate burst there, but that's half moon for you. Omajan stuck in the corner, goes for the crouching jab and doesn't confirm it, but gets a throw instead.
Well, good shield. Unfortunate they didn't follow it up with nothing, and they probably were too far away to get hit by anything. Maybe 4C could have worked, but yeah, it's
low health. Ooh, if they converted that hit, they could have taken the game. Nice, but tags him with a low there, just trying to jump out. Yeah, Chokeful taking it to 2-1 in their favor. Yeah, I think both players are playing quite well, but both are kind of struggling to convert those hits continuously, you know. Ooh.
Oh, and puts himself into the corner. No, you don't want to do that ever against this character, although she's very prone to doing that because how small she is. But never mind, we get in, well, backed into the corner, weirdly enough, by reversaling ourselves with a command grab super. And now we're going to spam the
Omajan really wanted that anti-air.
Yeah.
Just space controlling with it, puts the plus frames on. A bit of a strange interaction by both with throw.
I think Omajan tried to predict the throw, and well, Chokeful tried to throw, and both of them looked silly.
Yeah, Chokeful with some very good out of corner like air movement there. The air block into the immediate air dash, into the air block again, very good. He's controlling some space with the ribbons.
I really like how Omajan started reading very well their opponent, where they're like always reading right with their throws, they're always stacking them, they're always, almost always right.
Yeah.
With their Omajan
has a lot of experience with fighting games. I think they're a very good type Lumina player, so they have some general fighting game fundies experience going in. I think they're very effectively controlling space, but they might be struggling a bit with just the blistering offense that is Miyako. 3 seconds on the clock, but frozen due to heat.
Oh, ooh. Hell no. Oh, hell no, you're gonna get...
Barely finds the damage to take it. Nice one, Chokeful. Yeah, if they didn't super there, they could have just stalled with blocking and have taken that.
Yes, exactly.
With the health lead.
Just block, and, well, you've been doing great with the fuzzies. Sorry. Just trying to take it through, and... but yeah, unfortunate.
Yeah, some very slow stagger pressure in the corner, trying to catch a fuzzy jump timing or a fuzzy button timing there. Oh, bit of a scrambly thing. Actually manages to get the conversion that time off the air counter hit, but doesn't end it. Ooh, puts themselves in the corner, clashes with the heat activation.
That is a bit of unfortunate for Omajan, that they don't really get anything off of that. They are really desperate for something, anything, a hit into some meter because they really need something to keep going. They're cheaping them out, but I think the moment Chokeful gets in, it's gonna be kind of over. It was almost a confirm, but unfortunately we drop. Oh, and gets hit by the...
Oh no!
Oh
Yeah,
no.
techs out and gets a bit of a mash hit there. I don't think Omajan was expecting that to put them in that position. Use the X
And you can,
fireball, keeps
there
the
you
plus
go.
frames.
Very good, Omojan. That
Yeah.
was insanely good. He realized that they were trying to just jump out and they simply got in because that is so plus it takes forever for them to finish that you can just like unblockable mid-air, and I'm pretty sure Mattel is very proud of that.
Making Mateo proud. Gets the tick throw there, yeah. Puts him in the corner with the air throw. Keeping the plus frames on, run up throw, yeah, converts off of that. Going for the wall to wall again, let's see if they can get it. Nice,
And
using the
they do
meter.
get it. They, yeah.
Omajan choosing to stay in the corner there when they could have like jumped and air dashed out, you know. Just controlling some space, keeping that corner for themselves. Gets the air counter hit into the conversion. Can't, doesn't have the meter to take him to the other wall, but just goes for another throw. Bit
Look how
too far
little
for that
health.
button to hit.
Oh,
Ooh.
and this is a very, very EU classic moment. Oh no, did
Ah.
someone rage quit?
Yeah, Omajan just exiting out. That was a bit of a checkmate situation in the corner while Miyako
Yeah.
has a decent amount of meter to spend and that much of a health lead. Yeah. Well played from both, I think. Very well done. Omajan was showing some very, very good space control there, but the overwhelming like offensive chokefall just kind of found them that win there. Very, very well done from both players. Started off a bit scrambly, but they kind of managed to figure it out towards the end there.
Yeah, that was pretty GG's, honestly. One thing that I could probably advise Omajan in particular to just, get into their game plan, to try to tech. Yes, every occasion you have, you can do that, but you can also choose to not do that. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't do that. Not most of the time. Every time you see something like dropping, sure, go ahead. But if you see your opponent is already like there trying to snipe your landing with something, probably the best idea is to tech air tech as late as possible, because then they don't have enough time to probably do anything about it. But again, in that situation, probably would have been best to either tech forward or not tech at all.
Yeah.
Hello,
Who,
Helle,
who, do- who
Sophie.
do we, who do we want to watch next? Maybe
Um,
James Bond 09 versus Sorrel?
I actually cannot check right now. So yeah, I mean, probably. Let me check if there's anyone else we're missing, because this is probably the last round, right? There is Wangen Hayes versus Zanjo as well.
Yeah. I'm a bit worried about Zanjo's connection, so I think it's better
Um, fair
to watch
enough.
these two.
Okay, let's go. Let's go with the first one you selected.
I think this is a run back from last week. Remember the cat zoning, the
Oh
H
hell
line
yeah, I do. I do. I do.
versus I think it was H walk. Sorry, H arc. I think this is the run back.
Let's see if
Let's
they buffed up like everyone else.
let's see if James Bond 09 can kind of figure out how to beat cat a bit more the cats a bit more effectively. I know they were kind of struggling last time because they weren't like using their burst movement options like IOD as effectively as they should. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. How are our standings looking out of curiosity? Right now we have Sane, Jazz, Pole 2, and Choke expected to continue on to the next thing, but we'll see if anything changes in this next round.
All right
All
then.
right.
Is there any 3-0 undefeated champion?
I think I
Oh,
think I think Sane and Jazz haven't
Sane.
lost a single set yet. Yeah,
Damn.
doing very very
Okay.
good. Tied on score as well with Sane winning off of the like tie-breaking stuff. Well, not
I
the tie-breaking
understand.
stuff, but just according
You
to the
know,
score, having a harder bracket apparently.
fair enough.
Yeah, I'm ready for this. I think I'm very curious to see how this goes because last week it was a bit of James Bond 09 just getting ran over and kind of struggling to adapt. But we'll see how this goes.
So we're gonna see on one side H LAN, and the other, it looks like Simon was picked this time.
Oh, okay. I don't remember if it was C or H. I think it was C. I might just have really bad old lady memory.
I mean, I remember H2, but I don't know, maybe I'm also old lady.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna see. Oh, already with a. I don't remember how to call this, so I'm just gonna call it.
James Bond's been practicing a lot more proactive, a lot more like space control. I think they're a lot more comfortable with their movement here. Yeah, nice. Backing up, dodging the button from stagger pressure. Sorrel finds a jump out and puts James Bond in the corner with that combo. Neko's out, but James Bond 09 not respecting that pressure from that range, just jumping out.
Okay, Sorrel just trying to anti-air every time with 5C. Not a bad idea, but you get clipped by, yeah, exactly. J2B, that is one hell of a button. We're gonna see it a lot if James really likes it, then yeah, we're gonna see it way more. Button, I wouldn't say it's uncontestable, but it's very hard to see, very hard to interact with. And we can already see the white cat
Oh,
doing
wow.
its funny thing. But James actually manages to just get around it and get a clean combo. Although it is a red stage and you don't see the embodied, still managed to completely
He's been practicing his conversions there. I was surprised he went for that.
yes,
Yeah,
that's good.
James Bond 09 immediately coming off as a lot more confident in their character's movement and tools and conversions and such, yeah. Using the dive kick a lot to beat some of the anti-air stuff that Sorrel's been going for. Just controlling some space with the spike, finds a counter hit. Oh, a bit too late on the button to get the air conversion there. Nice, air dashes back, finds the hit. Oh, unlucky, but not really. Yeah, not really an effective punish there. JC with its a million active frames, just controlling that airspace.
Gag catch. That is there's minus. No, actually,
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's minus. I could be probably plus.
Sorrel taking the first game, my computer making a strange noise.
Uh-oh.
No, it's
Uh-oh.
fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
You sure?
It's not gonna explode again, I promise.
You promise
Yeah.
me?
I promise. Anti-airing with the ice spike, a bit too early on the button there to get the meteor. Chooses to just like EX out the corner. Strange reversal timing, but doesn't know how to punish it. Whoa! Back hit on the... Alright.
Okay, he like they get him with a Draka, but Sorrel I mean it's not really getting anything in particular off of like those hits. You can probably like keep on going with you can do like Recon to Recon to Recon, that's gonna give you like a soft knock I mean not soft knockdown, a pretty reasonable knockdown. Unfortunate, probably could have dashed in, that was a counter hit and most counter hit like round 2 hair, counter it, you can just follow up with another air dash JC. But I can already see that there's oh no, that was unfortunate. Could have probably converted one of those. Again, you really want to convert, like if you hit your Rekka, just keep on going. What the worst thing that can happen is that they get to like you get to block again, but it's not like so minus that you just die.
Worst case scenario, it's a reset off of like a messed up Rekka confirm. Ooh, tries to air there, but a bit late and gets punished for it. Back to some space control. Tries to dive kick to catch Sorrel's anti-air. Sorrel has notably switched away from just trying to grounded anti-air and is playing a lot more proactive, chasing them into the air and backing up. Using the opportunity that James Bond is in the air just to like take space and set their stuff up. A bit of a scrambly mash, but takes it. Sorrel 2-up. Even though Sorrel is 2-up, James Bond 09's coming off a lot more confident than they were last time. They're struggling to approach a lot less than they were.
I mean, at the end of the day, they also picked a character that requires you to be very, very, very like she has tight combos. You have to confirm everything. It's not an easy character, and I will probably say I mean I am surprised to see that beginners actually do pick these hard characters. I mean, we've already seen C-Raw, but like most of the characters we've seen are like mid to like easy part, and it's completely understandable why someone new would choose something easier. I mean,
Yeah,
it's pretty obvious.
I fully get it. Struggling a bit with the conversion there. I think a bit further than they were wanted to and struggling to find it. Some OTG wrecker damage, just giving them a tiny bit. It's a bit of a strange spacing to choose to 4C there. Catches the jump out, but can't convert off of that, I don't think.
Oh, J2C, my beloved! Doesn't really connect, but that is a funny button, I would say.
Yeah. Playing the spacing game, James Bond needs to close the distance here. Seawalk, famously a stubby character, kind of needs to be in your face. Has good tools to get there and good things to do there, but needs to get there to begin with, you know.
Yeah.
The second hit of that button missed. Yeah, it got outspaced there a tiny bit. Oh, activated heat. Ooh, goes for the EX, but gets checked on the way in.
Unfortunately, AX shoulder is not good enough. It's pretty fast, but you can get clipped and it's not invuln. I mean, if it does have invuln, it's probably on the flash frame, which is, you know.
James Bond's kind of struggling to confirm lots of these hits they're getting. They're a lot more confident on pressure than they were earlier. Yeah, going for lots of those like stagger pressure frame traps. Will get smashed out on. Oh no, unfortunate. Caught with the back of the ice spike. Button whiffs against the 2C. It clashes and then gets hit? That was a strange interaction.
Yes, Mo, it's the real James Bond in the flash and Bond.
Yeah, you really need to be closer to get that C-Arc 4C to hit.
Fair enough. I mean, the thing is, oh, and there you go. There's another button that we're gonna see a lot in the upcoming days if these two players keep on going. J2Z is one of those buttons that is kind of hard to interact with. I mean, it's so active, it's so strong, and it's one of the things that defines the character. Obviously, there's many more things, especially considering that this is like very good character, so they have like way more than just a button to show up. But it's the button that everybody, you, NA, SA, everybody complains about this button. It's
sure, yeah.
It's
misses like, the button there, gets IOD'd over. Ooh, Cyril choosing to kind of wait and try an anti-air, but gets caught by the dive kick. Just pressing Rekka, keeping some pressure on. I think relying on the
teleport gimmick. And the cat just comes out and it's like, this is a very narrow scenario. Oh my god, you just get wrecked by the cat. Unfortunate.
Rekka's the wrong way. It's getting so scrambly here. I think the nerves of it being like possibly like final round for Cyril to take it, getting to both of them. Yeah, just using Ice Spike. James Bond playing a lot more like reserved than they were earlier, playing a lot more defensive and fishing for specific openings rather than just running at them. Yeah, counter hit but no conversion. Some stagger pressure, but ooh, rebeats into 2A and it whiffs. Ooh.
Okay, we have a hit. We're gonna get some health back and the time gets stalled, but you gotta do something here, otherwise... Oh, but JC into JC again, we're gonna clip them and it works out. Still working, it's just that we don't gotta confirm.
Lots and lots of air-to-airs from James Bond. Oh, manages to find an opening, but the dive kick just barely whiffs. Plays for time. James Bond has the health lead. He doesn't need to do anything. Yeah, James Bond 09.
Go.
I don't think either of them were paying attention to that timer, but James Bond 09 had the health lead and it's very smartly just kind of down backs and then jumps, and then Cyril would have had to chase them, and they covered the space directly in front of them, so it might have been a bit of a dire situation unless Cyril made some kind of riskier play.
Fair enough. It is pretty fun just like seeing these two players play. Like just it reminds me of the good old days when several. I mean, we didn't really have many beginner brackets, but like just beginners playing in exhibition, and you would see usually this kind of stuff, and it's like also much more interactive. There's a lot of things going on. There's a little bit of combos, and yeah, we're gonna
Cyril taking no time at all to take it back to like final set before they, or final round before they take this. Yeah, I'm very impressed with James Bond 09 though. They're playing a lot better than they did last time, and they're taking a lot of those opportunities. The tech chase, yeah.
Ooh, okay, we're gonna get back in, but no combo finisher. Unfortunate. Probably Elfro could have worked out, but they were trying to substitute something else. Um, yeah, unfortunately, Rekka 1, it's not super plus, you cannot do much about it.
Oh, it goes for the
Um,
Melty Blood. That was a bit interesting, especially when whenever you lose this round,
Matter
you've
of
lost
fact,
against
Mo,
Sarah.
correct me if I'm wrong, isn't Rekka 1 like -5?
I
-4,
don't know
-5?
actually. Making some kind of risky button presses here, just trying to find anything. I think dive kicks into the corner. Oh no! This could be it. Fails the end of the combo. That could have been it. Gets a bit of a counter hit. Doesn't go for the final hits the wrecker. I think they're trying to hit
Okay,
confirm it.
recognizes that, yeah, it's about time to heat. Not exactly the best spot to do that, but you know what? Their opponent is not really getting in. They're kind of scared for some reason, but never mind. They just get a combo, BC air throw, and it works off fantastically for them. This is going to be
Yeah.
3-1 for Surreal. I always fuck up that name. I'm sorry. Um,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
yeah, no, that was a pretty good display of these two players.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with James Bond 09. They held their own a lot more than they did last time these two played, but very well done. Yeah, Sorel just said in chat, you've improved so much. Holy shiz.
Holy shit.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very impressed from that display there. Sorel continuing to be like just space controlling and anti-airing very consistently. Kind of struggling a bit with the conversions, but it ended up working out for them. James 109 also struggling with the conversions, specifically only getting the first hit of Wrecker quite a lot of the time, and making some riskier plays that ended up getting them killed. But very well done otherwise, and the improvement is like visible from the last time they played. Very well done. Congratulations. I think we're nearly done with this section of the bracket, but stay tuned because we actually have the double elimination top 4 coming up next. We just have one more game here to show. I don't know if these two are having trouble connecting or if they're just in a long set. but uh, but yeah, after this is done, I'll show everyone the scores and we can see who's moving on to the next part of the bracket and where everyone else is placed. We can see how everyone's done.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Still have the Polish coin with me.
I think we have a viewer record, by the way. We reached 41 viewers during that, which is ridiculous.
41, that is great. Okay, that's I
For
didn't.
a beginner bracket? Alright. Yeah,
Everybody's
stay tuned though, because we have top 4 coming up where we're gonna have some very tense games from some up and coming players making their way into like intermediate Melty. I think it's gonna be really fun. Smo said, holy shit, it's the real James Bond in the flesh. True. Cat gaming. My first beginner tourney after playing for only 2 weeks. I'm surprised I'm at the top. Yeah, very well done. Very well done, Sane. Is it Sane or Sane, by the way? I can never tell. Everyone's names are pronounced in strange ways.
I think it's Sane based on the fact that I'm pretty sure they're Finnish.
Oh, okay. So I was
Um,
correct the first time then. Okay.
but it's up
Or
to
at least
them.
I think I was. Yeah, it's like that. Sane? Okay. I was right. Oh my god. For
That's
the
cool.
first time ever, a British person was right about pronunciations.
Let's go.
Let's go. I'm truly breaking stereotypes here on in Tohno Tea Party number 3. Zanja says maybe next one I can be with Yasin. Maybe. Terrell says I really need to start grinding. Yeah, there's never been a better time. We've had lots of beginners in the matchmaking pool recently. I think this bracket's gotten people very excited about beginner Melty, and it's been very fun watching everyone do stuff. Yeah. Well, the tournament's not done
Yeah.
yet. We just have to wait for this final game, and then we're.
All right. In the meantime, I want to get something real fast. I haven't done dinner yet. I haven't eaten. So I'm gonna grab real quick.
Yeah, go get something. I'll cover the stream for a sec. But yeah.
Thank you.
I think we might have a second round 5 game coming on because 2 people haven't played. Yeah, someone didn't realize they were still in. Someone didn't realize they were still in, yeah, because it needs to match everyone with another person. And since we have 21 people instead of 20, every single round, one person hasn't played. The score compensates for this, but obviously it's not like an optimal situation. So I think as a surprise, we have another game, possibly to make up for some of the jank in the earlier rounds with us not being able to spectate. But yeah, we'll have this one last game from round 5, and then we'll move on to the top 4, which is going to be very, very fun. I'm very excited for this top 4 because I know there's lots of very, very like competent players who are up and coming and have some like they'll make for a good performance. I think it'll be great.
Hello.
Hello, we're having a surprise second round 5 game because
What the fuck?
someone didn't know they were
Oh,
in. Yeah. Because it's 21 people, they thought they got DQ'd for some reason, but no, they just didn't play round 4. Yeah, the score compensates for this, but obviously it's not optimal to have an uneven amount of people, but you know, I think someone joined last second. Oh well, it's fine. The bracket will compensate for it, but it means we have a round 5 part
okay,
2.
no problem.
You ready, Debbie?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, we have
I'm excited.
Young Stuffy versus the Goat 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 6 7.
Oh my
Incredible
god.
username.
I might actually want to ban this person.
Are we banning them?
We don't have any 6-7 in the chat. I mean bracket.
Yeah, no 6 7.
No 6-7, I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, stream.
Well done. It immediately kicked me out for some
Alright, that's usual. Don't worry.
normal
You've
CC caster
experienced
behavior.
you didn't experience anything, and now you're like getting the full jacks. Like everything.
Oh, every single part of CC caster jank has kicked in to kill me.
The full jank experience. It has to happen to every streamer. Don't worry. It will happen. It has happened probably in local play. It will.
Yeah, the past 2 brackets I've done have been pretty like jank free. It seems all of the caster and online jank has kicked in for this specific bracket, which is crazy. Alessia FGC says, "Imagine being called Akiha X Kahaku Wholesome Yuri 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 6 7." True.
Oh my god.
Gurgaga, first time chatter, says, "Did someone say 6 7?" Did I say 6 7 on stream and then you sensed it and found the stream and joined just to say that?
Funny.
Really incredible. Yeah.
Alright. Don't worry. Things are gonna get better. Okay. That FGC girl gets it. Oh my god. Can you believe it, Sophie?
Yeah. He's ready.
Okay. So
I'm just gonna call him the Goat 67 because I don't think we can fit that tag into my layout.
you can use the number 1 2 3 4 5. No, I don't think they go to 6 7. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. I think
The goat 6 7 is on F Mac.
F Mech. Oh wow, that is a character I have not seen.
Okay, Ellie,
what can you tell me about F
remove your
Mech then?
disguise. Okay, so this character is like full of intricate things. No, not really. She has a very fast button in the air. She has weird things going around with her Oki gameplay. Basically, what she wants to do is, well, deal a lot of damage to you, because she doesn't really have much going on besides like the damage part, and she has some sort of pretty decent set play. I mean, she has this button kind of sucks, you shouldn't never use it, but it's fine. People are not gonna do much to, I mean, it's probably even minus on hit, I'm not even sure.
This
But
player
yeah,
is
this is
quite
one of the
fond of it. This player seems quite fond of it by the fact they've gone for it like 3 times, going for the machine gun, but getting they're kind of getting ran over in the corner by Young Stuffy. Yeah, they're using that button, stalling themselves in the air, and giving Young Stuffy the opportunity to kind of just like close distance and anti-air. Oh,
She's
they got some...
particularly fast because this is an F-moon. So yeah, on average, it's awful. Not sure what you mean. I mean, she does damage when she gets pretty much in. But sure. I mean, I've seen this character deal 6k damage. I'm pretty sure.
I am genuinely
Not that
baffled
it's,
she won that round because it felt like she was on the back foot the entire time.
Also, little bro, didn't you die to this character in the run? Come on.
Lock in. Get smashed out on. Yeah, put in the corner. Chooses to just back up and go zoning mode. That whiffs because they're a bit too high. Tries to air to air, but a bit too late with that. I think they tried going for that slow flamethrower again. Taken to corner. Picks up because on an invalid combo. Chooses not to tech that for some reason. Yeah, crouches under the gun. Catches them with the low there. Homu says honesty is an name. True. Yeah,
Okay.
they really like that flamethrower. Yeah, going for a very zoning playstyle, choosing to use like pressure and Oki opportunities to just back up and keep him in place.
I'll be honest with you, Sophie, I'm not sure why about C's flamethrower. All I know is that when I was playing a little bit with a couple of friends of mine, one of them told me that like the flamethrower is not good. It's just not good.
This kind of diet, very low health. Yeah, just finds a mash out. That was good. Yeah.
Oh, that was not just a mash out. That was a tech out with Necotech. I mean, Necotech.
Oh, really?
She can just tech out and deal damage while doing it. That's one of the reason why this character can do a little bit better than some other like mid tiers versus Roa. Like Roa is has a lot of defensive options, but one of the funny thing is the DP is -1 hit. So what that means is that she can just stack out immediately after like the DP, and she gets pretty hefty combo on that.
Oh, she punishes the DP on hit. Is that what that is?
Yeah. Yes.
That's very, very funny. Yeah. Young Stuffy kind of coming off quite dominant almost immediately here. Yeah, I think the GOAT's going for a very zoning playstyle here, but I don't know whether that's good into H-Ryogi's like movement and buttons. This character has lots of ways to like jump you with giant hitboxes on screen, you know. Finds a bit of a mash out, a bit too far for the conversion they wanted. Caught jumping out with the special there. Uses 2TC to reset, gets a hit, but doesn't manage to catch off of it. OTG damage, some more OTG damage.
Okay, yeah. About the damage thing, I actually kind of got it messed up. I thought of H Necromac, I'm pretty sure that is. Yeah. But I think I've only seen him like huge damage off of Dubs. Only Dubs, I think, was doing the big bombos.
Yeah, we might need to see some adaptation here because I don't think the GOAT's backing up and throwing projectiles is working super well, especially with the size of Ryogi's air dash and tools like knife throw and such. Yeah, it doesn't have the knife, so can't reset as effectively, but kinda scrambly as they drop a combo multiple times there. Young Stuffy just trolling, attempting to throw the knife multiple times as they get shot at. Missing that flamethrower, just stalling in the corner. 2TC.
Yeah, we're gonna knife, and we're not afraid to use that. But I'll be honest with you. One of the things that it's yeah, you kind of want to shield that. It's just like easy to shield. Oh, that works out for Yang, but Yang was risking it a little bit.
Yeah, we're seeing some very strange game. What the fuck? We're seeing some very strange gameplay as young Stuffy just kind of like walks and stands still for some reason. That's a bit of a hit there. Ah, goes for the slower option, gets mashed on. I don't think the goat's afraid of mashing, like a true goat,
Not at
just
all.
pressing buttons right there.
Yeah.
Is that her 2M like pushing out while crouching? That has a lot of range to it with her like extended arms.
Yes, that's a lot of
Yeah.
range. It's probably like if I'm not wrong, the fingerboard is like it should be. No, I'm not sure if it's 0 or minus. I'm pretty sure I remember it being a little bit on the minus side. But it's kind of like impossible to just do anything there. Like you're just too far away. You're just gonna
Yeah.
give. I remember one button in particular being very strong is just 5C, but just like this character doesn't really have much else
Yeah.
besides like 5E, 5C.
Young Stuffy taking it quite dominantly. Yeah, I think the goat was kind of struggling to like establish their offense very well or establish their zoning. Just kind of getting ran at and struggling to like effectively zone and cover the airspace and beat things like a knife throw. Yeah, a bit unfortunate for the goat, but a nice try. Just
Yeah,
kind
that
of
was
struggling
a nice try.
struggling to zone a character who struggling to zone a character who has like a few decent ways to beat like machine gun spam, especially with the size of some of her layers. We get the final scores in a second. If
All
or
right,
not
that's good.
not the final scores, but the final scores of the qualifier round before we move on. Oh, broke my thing. Yeah. So moving on to the top four portion that we're going to have in a second, we have Sane in first place with a score of 5, winning every single one of his games.
Uh,
Jazz coming in second with 4 out of 1. Paul coming in third place with a slightly lower bull shots than Jazz, meaning they, in theory, had an easier bracket based on other people's scores. And Yasin coming in fourth. All 4 of these will be qualifying for the top 4, which we'll have in a second, with Sane and Jazz on winners' side, and Paul 2 and Yasin starting on losers. Very well done from these 4 players. In fifth, we have Tanuki, followed by Chokeful in sixth. Omajan making seventh place. Very well done. A very fun Siakia
congratulations.
player. Very fun to watch. Puro making eighth place. Wii U, the crowd favorite, Sinania making ninth. Also a very fun player to
Really
watch.
coming closer to the first 8 players.
Yeah. We are making ninth. Very fun player to watch and visibly improved from last week with a lot
That's true.
more comfortable with their movement and stuff. Very well done. Zanja making 10th with a 3-2 record there. Young Stuffy going 1, 2, and 1. I think there was some jank there, but they only played 4 rounds because there was an uneven amount of people. But still making 11th place. Very well done. Uh,
I suppose that
Wang,
it takes into account that he has they've played less
yeah.
games and yeah.
Wangan Hayes making 12th place. Sorel in 13th. Jonah in 14th. Alan Smoes, also a very fun player to watch, making 15th. Midori making 16th. He made a 4th last bracket, possibly just an unlucky run. But to be fair, today is a harder bracket than last week, in my opinion. Burgermancer making 17th. The Goat making
Um
18th.
I'll be right back
Uh,
soon. Something
alright.
is happening. I'll be back in a few.
Huston making 19th. And then James Bond in 20th and Nosh in 21st. Very well done, everyone. Thank you all for playing. If you stay tuned with us for a second, we'll be moving on to the second part of the bracket, the final stage. As I pull this up, I think I have to actually manually do the toggle. Hold on. Da, 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 da. Awesome. Yeah, but moving on to the final stage. If I can just fix the bracket really quickly. Da, 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 da. I probably should have done this in advance, but we're not afraid of jank on this stream, it seems. So, here we have the wonderful top 4 bracket. We have Sunny and Jazz first and second, starting on winner's side, and then Yasin and Paul 2 on loser's side. I think the way that we'll do this is we'll start with losers semifinals, and then we'll move to winners finals, losers finals, and then grands.
Yeah, that's about right. Okay.
Today was stressful. Yeah, brackets are always stressful, but you should be proud of yourselves. You all played really well, and it was really fun watching you all.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I'm excited for this. First up, we have Yasin versus Paul 2 in losers finals or losers semifinals.
We haven't seen Paul. Every time we see Paul on bracket, it's gonna be fun first of all, and we're gonna always see him in the top 4 basically. We never actually get to see anything else.
Paul 2 made it to grand finals of last week's beginner bracket. Well, my computer made noises again. Made it to grand finals of last week's beginner bracket and performed very, very well. Only losing to Nanny Ayob, who probably shouldn't have been there in the first place, to be fair.
No.
I don't think
beginner
Nanny Ayob is a beginner.
More than anything.
Yeah, I don't think Nanny Ayob is a beginner. But yeah, Paul 2 is a very, very solid player in my opinion. Very, very solid. They play FV Sile, who's quite a fast character with lots of approaching moves.
Yeah.
Yeah. We love jank? Yeah, we do. That's Yob in chat. Who won last week's bracket with the F Nania. This is truly the Melty something or other. I don't know what that means.
Okay.
Right.
If all players are ready, we can maybe start?
I hope Yasin's here and they didn't disappear.
Yasin went to take a burger, you know? Just like I did.
That's real. Alright, I'm ready. We actually get to see like a finished set with Yasin here, because I think we started watching them and then it crashed during after
the yeah, game. The take back. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Alright, these are semifinals. Remember that this is also first to 3. Awesome. I'm ready for it.
Okay, we have 2 Roas in this top 4 bracket. You can already
two different rows though, because Yasin plays Ephra, who is quite a different character from Zero.
Yes. Funnily enough, this is one of my old callers. I think I started out with this caller. No,
it's kind of cool. I like the all white.
Yeah, it's Michael Jackson basically. It's
it's true. He's got the dancing shoes on as well.
Yes, exactly.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's CC Caster Jank. Yeah, okay. I think someone has... Alright. Nice. Paul 2 starting it out by chasing that with the IAD and getting an air counter hit. Some stagger pressure. Paul 2 finding the hit.
Bit of a...
Yasin back in the corner. Gets the pickup there.
Okay, good. Okay, so one thing I can already say that Yasin is trying too hard to just get out like that, but this character it does fairly well, just trying to, for people trust, trying to fuzzy jump out, and I think it's not the way. I think you might just give some respect to that and just try to push away with the X card. You were probably trying to get out as soon as possible. That's why you got the X card there. But generally speaking, there you go.
Yeah.
You can really.
Especially with stuff like the sliding low, you can get caught trying to jump out very, very easily with the low, because if you're not holding down back or down, you're not crouch blocking, even if there's no gap for you to do anything. Oh, Paul 2 barely dodging the thunder there, very, very good. Messes up the end of the conversion there and kind of gets hit on a scramble there, but no conversion from Yasin. The dive kick finds a counter.
Yeah. There's guys that catch their landing with 2C. 2C is really goated for that, but doesn't work that way with especially well spaced and I mean well aimed as well.
Yeah.
Dive kicks. So yeah, that's gonna be game number one for
Yeah,
Poland.
again, a bit uncomfortable on defense there. Caught trying to jump out again. I think you have to be okay with just blocking for a while in this matchup. Finds the
Oh, and there you
reversal
go.
out.
This is the fake reversal. I mean, it is a reversal, but it's so slow. You might as well just even try to safe jab it, and it's not common. Oh, and there you go. We can see already like the best normal, one of the best normals in the game, JC. That JC is so disjointed. It comes out kind of earlier than I would expect it to, right?
V-Scions, JC?
No. Afro is JC. Look at that.
Oh,
You see the tiny sparkle right there? That thing is so disjointed, it actually puts to shame Nero's buttons.
that's crazy. Oh, I didn't know
Yeah.
that. That looks scary.
Yeah.
Deceptively large hitbox on that thing, yeah. Both of them
And
just
if you haven't
searching for a
seen
hit.
it, I can just post it. It's so funny.
That's alright. Manages to pick up there. Doesn't manage to take him to the corner. Just some pressure. Finds the fuzzy jump out and gets the JC. Ooh, doesn't convert properly. I think they were expecting to not be able to convert there, but they probably could have. Possibly just a failure to hit confirm. No combo there. Bit of a counter hit trade that lets Yasin get out of the corner.
And I have to
Nice.
undo the thing. You can check it right now.
Oh wow, yeah. That's a hitbox.
That is definitely a hitbox. I
Full,
would think,
full disjoint on basically all of the sparkle on that JC. We might start, yeah. That's why
yeah.
Yasin's so comfortable just throwing it out in those situations.
And it's also
Oh,
kind of fast. It's like 19 frames for something this big. I mean, obviously it is slow, but considering you're charging for this, it's not bad. And even the regular version is very disjointed. Like we're talking about an 8 frame, 6 active,
yeah.
normal. That it's half that, but it's still pretty disjointed, even if it's half of that.
Yeah, ooh, a bit of a risky DP there, kind of like a panicky situation. Use the double jump to air stall and dodge the dive kick there. Swings in, but manages to back out, nice. On pressure, playing a bit more careful, blocks the overhead,
Okay,
finds the jump
could
out.
probably like Paul is kind of getting repetitive on the like reset. Probably could have like shielded or attempted a shield there, and especially with
Yeah,
with this button as well, that can work out. But especially the drill. The drill is very reactable. You can do something about it.
yeah. Yeah, pull 2 getting a bit repetitive there, but I think they're recognizing that Yasin isn't looking for those kinds of options, instead trying to go for
Yeah,
fuzzy jump or
yeah.
find a jump opportunity. So they can kind of safely go for lots of that stuff, knowing that Yasin's not going to punish it in that way with shield. Oh, finds like a back hit on the jump in there and gets a combo, taking Yasin to corner. Goes for the throw,
Ooh,
but gets mashed out on. Still has the health lead even after this. Goes for a bit of a mix-up, but doesn't manage to convert off the very top of tip of JC there. Tries to side switch, but drops the
and
combo
yeah.
because of it, letting Pol 2 take the second game there.
That was pretty solid by Paul, even Yasin. One problem, as usual, just gotta be more careful in defense. On defense, you gotta be very thoughtful whenever you're trying to jump out. And are they gonna play for FT3 or FT2? I'm sorry.
It's first to 3.
Okay, so they can still play, I suppose. Yeah, no, maybe just a little bit more time to just concentrate.
Did they not know it's first to 3?
Do they know, chat?
Play 3? Oh, did I not count? Did I not count properly?
Uh-oh, maybe not?
It
Are we
was a
getting
3-0, I think.
gaslighted? Are we getting
Oh,
gaslighted by the players? Or are the players
uh,
knowing the truth?
maybe. I think I just counted wrong. Okay, yeah, 3-0
Okay.
then. Uh-oh, my bad.
Alright, we're gonna see Sane versus Jazz. Now, I'm interested. How is Jazz gonna handle the zero experience? I'm interested. I hope they people are taking out notes in here because I'm dishing out a lot of information, a lot of thing, a lot of counterplay, and yeah, no, I'm just excited to see this. Like, just let's see.
Yeah, Sane on the streamed match we saw against Tanuki played very, very well. they had like a few problems just with their pressure, possibly just not being like comfortable or not knowing what ranges things miss and hit was the main thing. They kept using lightnings at ranges where they would miss on their pressure when they had Tanuki in the corner. But we saw some pretty good and pretty promising Zero gameplay there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Congratulations, Yasin, for making it 4th place on FRO as well. You were very fun to watch. I think FRO is quite a flashy character and quite fun. Actual honest mids, Michael.
So true.
Unlike Zero, the actual honest mids.
Don't worry about it. It's all honest mids.
We love honest mids in
Actually, you cannot call FRO honest mids because they have actual. No, who am I kidding? But they do have mix. They do have pretty strong mixes. The usual F moon, JA into air dash into JC kind of thing.
I see. Alright. Yeah, both of these on winners' side, so even if they lose this, they'll just be knocked down to losers finals. But still, better to go into grand finals with the winners' side advantage, you know.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Jazz, who was Jazz and Paul are the two in this bracket who were top 4 last time as well. I don't think either of the other 2 players entered last time, but we'll see if Jazz can manage to sweep the top 4 this time. I think they lost to, what was it?
Was it Paul?
I think they lost to Yob and then Paul. I think that was the order. I think they're on winner's side. Yeah, let's see if they can make it this time. We'll see.
Let's go.
Again, we're seeing another C Kohaku versus Sane's C Roa. Let's see if Jazz can manage to clutch it out. Tanuki tried her damnedest, but Jazz continuing the C Koha legacy here.
We're gonna see a lot of things. Maybe Jazz has also like I pretty sure believe that they have improved. We're gonna see. We're gonna see how they're gonna do with the C-Raw matchup. First of all, never give space to C-Raw. Though yeah, starting off good. No, no. Well, this is not a good landing. They're like +4. After that, you can just jump and get in and get out like that.
Yeah. Finding some pressure a bit too far for that conversion. Gets the overhead there.
Yeah,
some stagger pressure into throw. That's what Jazz loves. That's what Jazz loves going for is like tick throws and like plus frames into throws.
There you go. Again, now you're gonna hold the tree. You cannot do much. You can probably try to jump out, but I'm not sure if you can exactly do that there. I'm not exactly sure.
I think it depends. I think it depends on the knockdown. I think on certain knockdowns you can jump out, and also on the character's wake-up speeds. Yeah, some row pressure in the corner. I don't know how much experience Jazz has with this matchup again.
Taking notes.
Yeah, I don't think Zero is super popular in Europe.
No, it used to be more popular. I'm pretty sure there used to be a long time ago a player by the name of... I actually forgot.
Unlucky heat activation. Tried to run up heat and it was a bit of a Mateo heat, just like whiffing for no reason in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, on the defensive with not much health left. Losing their guard. Yeah, guard broken. Can't do much in that situation.
But yeah, this is also kind of a bad situation. Zero has the older meter in the world and they can do pretty much whatever they want. Okay, this is a bad situation. Now you can see them feeling just like that. Good ender, just very stable. Now...
Just looping plus frames forever, trying to catch Jazz. They got a bit of an EX guard there, but the guard meter is looking low. Yeah, we're getting some pink guards here. Ooh! Tries to mash out, but gets caught with the 2C. No conversion though. Just getting bullied in the corner. Gets shield, but doesn't confirm it. Ah, unlucky. Sane coming off as dominant in those last 2 rounds. Oh my. Yeah, I don't think Jazz has the experience they possibly need to deal with C-Row offense, but they still have the rest of this first of 3 set to kind of try and figure it out.
Okay. Bam, bam. Okay, they've been labbing throughout the whole thing. I see how it is. Okay.
They watched the VOD while they were still playing. They're figuring it out.
Okay, yeah. Good. Okay, good idea on that. don't agree necessarily. That is, if they block it mid-air, yeah, they cannot.
Yeah,
Kind of get
that's
blocked.
plus frames. I don't know if Jazz knew that EX Fireball's plus.
So
Not only
yeah,
is it massive and air unblockable and gives you a combo, but it's also plus on block.
yeah. So there's the thing. It's +4, but if you X guard it, it's +5
Yeah.
because you're blocking the first one. The first, like, it's 3 hits condensed into one, and how it works is that the first one manages to actually give more plus frames to the whole thing considered. So it's like, yeah, it's like kind of fucked up. It's
Yeah.
like a little bit of a bug. Shouldn't technically
Son
be in the game, but it doesn't really matter. It's like +5 instead of +4 doesn't really do much help.
Sano was kind of just backing up, and Jazz has just kept trying to chase him and look for that hit, but kind of struggling,
Good
I
EX
think, with some
card
of the
game
zoning.
by
Yeah.
Jazz. A
Yeah,
bit.
nice EX guard. Determined to not get guard broken this time, I think. Trying to find an opening, but yeah, falls on the fireball.
Unfortunate.
Unlucky.
So, yeah, I mean, they're doing pretty good. The
Taking
only
a bit of a
problem,
taking a bit of a breather before going into the final round.
yeah, that's good.
I respect it. Starts off with two-way mash into pressure. Finds a bit of a hit there. Tiny little conversion, but not enough to get a knockdown, I don't think. Sane just taking some space, but Jazz managed to find an opening, put them in the corner with a knockdown. Tiny bit could potentially get some meter off of this blocked plant. Yeah, 100 to work with. Gets the knockdown, finds the overhead, but doesn't convert off of it.
Overhead. Yeah, unfortunate. Okay, same idea. Not a bad idea, actually. But, oh my god, that is really bad for the C-Raw. That is no meter to work with versus, like, 76.
Yeah,
Both of them are very notorious for getting a lot of meter. But C-Raw from 0, I mean, if you let him, like, get meter like that, then sure. But, like, from 0, they rarely get to 100 unless they're doing the one-frame lean combo. That gets enough. Or if they're in the
yeah,
corner, then that's pretty much, yeah, sure. But, yeah, no.
yeah, but possibly the worst heat we've seen this entire bracket, just throwing meter away in a bit of a dire situation. Going into zoning mode messes up the TK there, I think. But it's alright. Get some stuff on screen. Catches Jazz's jump with the X Fireball. Yeah, it happens.
Okay,
You hate to see
it's
it.
not over yet. Sorry.
That's alright. Gets a mash at the start of the round. Chooses to dump some meter into some extra damage. Not on screen. Backdashes,
Ooh,
but
good
catches
catch
it
on
with the
that.
2C, yeah. Jazz has been on point with chasing, like, backdash
Oh
after plant.
no. Okay. What the, and yeah. Should have been, yeah, I mean, sure, fair enough.
Jazz being very, very patient here. Has a lot of guard gauge to work with, so they don't have to worry too much about instant block right now.
And
Could have finished it there. Could have finished it there again as well. 2 hits that could have ended it. Choosing just to zone. Yeah, trying to find that stray hit. Jazz in heat, getting some health back. Sane just desperately trying to get a fireball to finish it off. Bit of a trade there, but no combo. Manages to find the frame trap and take it over Jazz, knocking Jazz into losers finals. Very well done from Sane. We saw their pressure that time was a lot more consistent, and they were a lot better at realizing when they needed to like back up or go for the reset or return to zoning and stuff. I think they played very, very well. Jazz also played very well, but I think they just didn't have the experience they needed in the Roa matchup. Towards the end, we saw quite some good like space control taking, specifically dash blocking into the fireballs and stuff, and playing quite patiently against the resets. But I think they just need more time to figure it out. And if they can win losers finals, they can get that extra time in grand finals to try and figure Sane out and see Roa out. Very well done there. Very, very well done.
okay. Let's go. We're gonna see Jazz versus Paul. Let's see how it goes. I've seen that Jazz has, despite the short week, improved quite a lot. They need to get a little bit more consistent on their combo game. But as far as I've seen, I think they're going on the right direction, and so is Paul. Paul is, I mean, Monger basically Monger's student, and they cannot really say anything about them. They're doing pretty. They did a
Yeah.
fantastic job with Yasin. Let's see how they will handle Jazz if they're gonna get overwhelmed. Like last time, I'm pretty sure it was like pretty even towards the end, and then Paul managed to get out
Yeah,
with
yeah.
victory.
This is a run back, I think,
Yeah, this is
from
again
losers
another
finals
run
of
back.
last week.
Exactly the scenario, except last time there was a job, and now it's Sane.
Yeah,
Sane.
now there's no Yob, but Sana is coming off very dominant almost immediately. Yeah, not as dominant as Yob was, and I think a lot of it's just like neither of them have had time to figure out the matchup yet. But yeah, especially if Jazz can win this, they've had one set to experiment already, and they might have another set. Or Paul too, who's a player who I think is adaptable enough to possibly figure it out.
I don't think Paul has experience with C-Raw, but I trust them to have the Monger sense. So yeah,
The manga sense, which is just, in other words, being baller as fuck.
yes.
Clutching it. Really the manga sense would be like switching characters last second to
Is there a
some
restart?
random side pick. Huh?
Sane asks, is there a restart for the winner in the last round, or is it just FT3?
Nope, there is grand finals reset. So yes, there is a
Yeah.
restart. Winners goes in with like 2 lives, quote unquote. So loser will have to bracket reset them by winning a set first. Yeah. It's going to be a bit of an uphill fight, I think. But I believe in both of these players to be able to figure it out and clutch it out and win that double elimination in grand finals. Alright. I think they're ready to start.
Let's go.
Yeah, I could see this going either way. Jazz, I think, is a newer player than Paul too, but they've been improving incredibly fast. From what I've heard, they're a Street Fighter 3 third strike player. But
Sorry,
yeah,
who is Third Strike again?
Jazz.
Jazz, okay.
Yeah, I met Jazz
Quite
on
good.
on the local on the Discord for my local, which is quite fun. But yeah,
Interesting.
they've been improving incredibly quick. I think incredibly quick, and they performed very
Ooh,
well
good
this
body
back
jump
end.
on that.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna see massive combo by Paul. That is quite good. Okay, we block the overhead. We're keeping the space. We're not overextending. Very good. And now we don't block the overhead again. Oh, nice. Oh, could have probably, Just could have probably
That was a very
whipped on
solid
them.
effort. That was a very solid
Yeah.
effort, yeah. But I don't think I confirmed. Paul 2 trying to keep Jazz in the corner, but kind of fails. Gets a bit of an air counter hit anti-air there, but can't convert off of it. Putting Jazz in the
Yeah.
corner, Jazz tries to, I think, mash on that. Just using EX to
Ooh,
invul
when it
through.
works. But yeah, it's not fast enough. The trees, like, you don't have enough blast frame to do anything there. It's just probably a better idea to just run up to A or to C.
Yeah, potentially.
So, I mean, 2C mostly just to, get possible, catch a couple possible backdash, but yeah, that also works.
Nice EX
Ooh.
guard. Yeah, I don't know how familiar
Got
Jazz is with FV Scion pressure is another thing. FV Scion's a character who, if you let her, will reset over and over and over and over and over again forever. Ooh, baits the burst. Possibly
Yep.
accidentally trying to jump cancel there, but worked anyways. Yeah, that's an overhead. You have to block that standing. Plus
That
some
was a
block
really good
overhead.
block, by the way.
It was, yeah. Get some big damage there.
Hey,
Possibly ends it with the EX.
Hey.
I think it's a bit too scaled to finish it. Yeah, Jazz has a second chance at life there. Messing up the combo slightly, not getting the knockdown they wanted. Yeah, Paul
Good
2 with
shield. Okay.
incredible shield counter from Jazz there. Taking the first game. Well, not Jazz, Paul 2. Wrong side. Do you ever get your lefts and rights
Okay.
mixed up?
It's okay. It's okay. No.
we love it, yeah. Pressing some buttons gets.
Okay. Yeah.
That was very active, yeah. The falling button there. Catches them trying to jump out with the low. Whoa! Swinging in the wrong direction for some reason.
Jazz recognizes that that throw is not Like doesn't give a solid solid knockdown, hard knockdown. So yeah, decided to attack. Now Paul, if he knows about the RPS when it comes to just air throw and there, they can do some other layered bamboozle, like they can just
Yeah. That button has an incredible cross-up hitbox. You saw that, right?
yes, I
Just
did see
falling
it,
on
and
them
it's
with it.
kind of bullshit, but I like that. I like that. We love to see it.
Yeah. FV Sion's air buttons seem incredible from what I've seen.
Yeah,
That
they're
JC
good.
is a great at like tagging people after air attack or catching jump outs and stuff.
Oh, and as you
Ooh.
can see, Paul has been following the advice I told him. Last time he was doing not a lot of throws, but and wasn't converting most of them. I think there's probably better combos you can do, but that so far nothing to complain against. I actually like what they're doing. And
Manages
there
to
you go.
EX it.
That's the manga special. They're just gonna mash it out and well, oh my god, that was actually a cool combo.
Killed?
That was
Nice. Pull 2 coming on decently like
promising.
dominant so far. Yeah. Taking the first two games, Jazz would need a reverse 3-0 to win this and stay in.
If you remember last time, the reverse 3-0 actually kind of happened. It was 2-0 and then it was like back to like 3-0.
Yeah. Jazz
I
getting the
mean
knockdown.
3-2.
Jazz is very trigger happy spending that meter there. Bit of a far plant set, not much you can do at that distance, I don't think. Nice, gets
Okay,
the
good
scrambly
backdash.
JC.
Sorry, jump back JC. That was pretty good.
Using that
Okay.
JB to swat him out of the air, very effectively swatting like Paul's IED attempts with JB and JC depending on the spacing. Bit of a scramble as they switch sides. Doesn't convert off the air counter hit, a bit too far to get the pickup, I think. Paul 2, kind of struggling to land, but manages to find a solid hit into a conversion. Taking Jazz to the corner there. Yeah, just fishing
Okay,
with air
tries to
buttons.
face JC, and I think this kills. Oh my god, that is a
Oh,
lot of
wow.
damage for few, like such a random hit.
Yeah, I think Paul 2 is pretty incredible at converting off of those like air-to-air counter hits. They seem
Oh
very,
yeah,
very good at that. Which I think is helped by FV Sound's amazing air buttons. Going for the reset. Run up button, doesn't kick confirm it though, but catches Jazz's attempt to get out there. Pressing some buttons.
that is a very bad situation to be in. By the way, really good combos there. Why is that a
Good
bad
damage.
situation? No heat meter, just that. Like you don't heal like that, especially versus this character. You can probably get away with some other things. You're just gonna be patient a little bit.
Yeah, ooh, gets caught. This might be it, potentially. Last interaction for Jazz if he can convert.
Yeah, that's
Gets
gonna
the
be
throw,
last
combos off a
interaction.
throw. Messes up the throw
Unfortunately.
combo though, yeah. Ooh. Jazz gets the knockdown, a bit of meter to work with, but doesn't get the Oki. Goes for
Good
throw.
call on the
Ooh, yeah, gets
command
scrambled
grab.
with the air button. Oh my. Hold 2
And this is
taking
a
it 3-0.
clean, yeah, clean 3-0 by Paul. Congratulations to Jazz for making it to third place. I mean, what can we say? Very good show. I am pretty happy.
Yeah, Jazz, you should be
With,
proud of
with
yourself. That was a really, really good showing. Hold 2 is a bit of a force of nature, and I think you struggled to adapt to the like reset over and over and over and over again kind of pressure that FV Sion does. But
yes,
very
exactly.
nice attempt. Very well played against especially these last two players you fought
Yeah,
the mm, no, there's no shame in losing to Sane or Paul too. These two players are up and coming and doing very, very well for themselves, I think. Which means
you
going
know,
into grand finals we have Sane on winner's side and Paul 2 on losers.
yeah. Let's see. I am thrilled to see Zero versus sorry, not Fiaki. Effie Cyan. There you go.
Yeah. Honestly, I could see this going either way. I
Um,
I
it
think
depends.
Sane's come off as ridiculously dominant so far. But I think FV Sion has the movement and like the reset tools to kind of just like
Um,
run in early and overwhelm Ra.
Early
Especially if
on, yes, but with mid pressure, she dies like any other character. She's
True.
she has a Slapdash, not good versus Orb. Again,
Oh yeah, true.
Slapdash or Orb versus Slapdash is kind of broken because like yes, unless the Slapdash in question is really fast, but like I'm not sure exactly the frame data on that, but I'm pretty sure it's not fast enough, and I
Yeah.
could probably check.
It might be one
Mm,
of those situations where whoever manages to get their offense started first has a huge advantage for the rest of the round.
like if I have to, sorry, go ahead.
We might see kind of like them trading very like overwhelm, I'm gonna run you over kind of rounds. Yeah, I'm now that I'm thinking about it, I think FV-San might very much so struggle to deal with especially like Roa zoning if he can get his orb started in neutral. But the question is if Sane is comfortable enough and familiar enough with Roa zoning to keep like Pol 2 pinned down when they get it started. Or Roa pressure to keep Pol 2 pinned down. Pol 2 is never afraid to like be very patient and then switch and just EX drill randomly
Yeah,
out of the corner
so
or jump out
yeah.
IID. Yeah, Pol 2 is very, very good at mixing up options in a way that's not predictable at all, I think. I think they're a bit linear on pressure, but honestly it's been working out for them because people haven't been adapting super well to the kind of pressure they've been running. I could see this going either way, and I guess we'll see in a second.
Honestly, I'm kind of excited. I really want to see how it works. I mean, this is a matchup that I know particularly fairly well. Not exactly all the bits and cranny, but like I know how FE can interact with some of the setups, but I can tell you that if things go the way they go, I'm gonna see that I'm gonna guess that Paul is gonna have a little bit of a probably trouble with C-Raw's special, especially 236C. But yeah, and there you go. Oh, I
Oh
mean,
yeah,
they don't get
straight into that zoning, but yeah, Polty managing to use her amazing speed to kind of close the distance. Yeah, Sane very smartly just like choosing to just like switch which side of the stage they're zoning from when she jumps in.
Nah,
But,
you go. They're already like trading with that. I mean, not trading, just winning with those huge Among Us buttons. And
keeping the
yeah,
plus frames
they
on. Yeah,
plus
keeping the
frames
plus frames
on.
on. Finds a bit of a scrambly hit there, but a bit too far to convert into the button they wanted to. It's a
Yeah,
bit of a frame
unfortunately.
trap. Sane playing quite defensive, possibly seeing from last game how this character
And
can
you
just
can
loop.
see. You cannot
Yeah.
see that orb like that. You have to be aware. Obviously, you have to also be aware that if you drop, you're kind of fucked. But yeah, you just cannot set like that. Unfortunately, you're full screen here, so yeah, there's free space. But the idea,
Oh my
oh my
god,
god, that was
anti-airs
a
with heat
really
active.
great.
Anti-airs with heat activation. That was potentially very risky, but also, oh my god, yeah, you've kind of lost. I'm so sorry. You've kind of lost this round potentially. Oh no,
Never
manages to
mind. They're
find a
gonna
hit.
kill. They're gonna kill
Oh,
like that.
tech's out, tech's inwards, possibly quite risky. Yeah,
And
just goes for the throw. Nice from Pol 2. I thought that was dire as soon as like the 3 orbs were on screen, but
oh, look at that, just getting crossed out by its own movement.
yeah,
That was a.
I think there's some nerves going on. Both players kind of playing quite hesitantly. I think both of them have been pretty okay with just like running the other person over for the sets we've seen from them. But
Yay,
but
good
na
catch.
na but now they know that like if they fuck up, they're fucked, aren't they? Gets the frame trap, converts into
There
the
you go.
proper combo. Invalid, but chooses not to tech out. Oh my god,
Sana
gets
is
two
not
2A
aware.
counter hits.
Sana is not aware that they can actually sort of RPS with a throw, air throw ender. And very good by Paul, by the way. They're just stalling out. Like they don't want to be in there. They just want to wait for orb to just run out. They know what the range of it is,
Yeah.
or they're kind of aware about it. Very risky, but also good for them. That didn't do anything. Right there, Paul could have probably just used 214C and one off of that. But it doesn't really matter. We're back to basically 100 meter versus 100 meter, and Zero just does very well versus that.
Yeah, Zero is a very good character to have meter on. He just has so many good ways to spend it. Pol 2 getting a bit of a hit there, but struggling to convert. Again, it might be Grand Finals nerves kicking in on both of their behalves. Knocks him in the corner with 3.7k. DP's out. Oh, tries to mash on wake up there, I think. Choosing to just back up and go back into zoning mode. Pol 2 is going to have to try and find a way to navigate. Gets caught jumping with the orb. Some stagger pressure. 3 orbs behind him, but out of the range for them. Oh, that was a weird counter hit. Very, very active. Caught trying to EX there. Yeah, combos off a throw. FV Scion throw combos. Another one!
There you go.
Yeah, lost interaction potentially. DP's out and gets punished for it, but doesn't convert. Doesn't convert.
Yeah.
Unexpected air hit, I think. I think they were expecting them to land earlier, yeah.
It is very slow on the recovery. I mean, that they just take a long time to come, like, just drop down, but they did just eventually just get down. That's is that a
Did it crash? Oh, it crashed. Oh my god.
Just reload. Don't worry about it. Or if it did crash and you cannot join, just ask them to quit and immediately come back and host.
Yeah, they're gonna have to quit and rehost. Oh no! Oh no! I hope they see that message.
What is it?
I hope they see the message. Oh no. What's up with CC Caster today?
I can try.
Might be on my end. It might be my kind of... Okay, no, they're rehosting. Okay, they saw.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they saw. Continuing from 1-0, yeah. Ulti's still up 1. Yeah, what's with all the CC Caster jank today? It might be my computer because it crashed before the stream started, but yeah, it happens, I suppose. Yob says, Paul last arc, I'm in final for Revenge Trust. Yeah, Revenge for last week's grand final. The Burger Monster says, it's me, I'm the jank. True.
Hello, jank. Can you get out of the room? No.
Yeah, sorry, jank. We're gonna have to kick you from the bracket after you've already, like, played your games. Lag bending is too strong. True. Okay. We're loading back in. Yeah, continuing from 1-0 in Poltu's favor. Poltu played that very, very well. I think the most notable thing there is Poltu was very, very good at weaving around, like, weaving around the projectiles. You changed the sides there. Also flipping the score. There we go. And the bracket. Alright, awesome. Okay, yeah. I think Poltu's been doing a pretty good job of navigating around lots of Rez neutral control stuff. Sane might have to mix up their timing and in what situations they're going for that stuff. Straight back into it. Oh, immediate round start air throw. Oh, wow. Kind of, I think, a read there. The Poltu manages to reverse the situation a bit and put him in the corner. Doesn't get the air throw and gets a kind of scrabbly air to her there. Nice, finds the low from Sane trying to jump out.
Oh, that was interesting. Probably could have. Oh, okay. That is another. Yeah, that Monger probably did say something here. The Monger. Yeah, that. Okay, fair enough.
It's super scrambly to start us.
I don't think so. I think Paul is doing a really good job of traversing the screen with Zero's bullshit, and I think they're doing very good.
Yeah, finds the first smash, but doesn't hit confirm it properly.
Good confirm!
Yeah. I wasn't expecting them to mess up a hit confirm. When you mess up a combo, we call it a reset. Manages to DP out.
Honestly, always a reset. It's like always planned.
Yeah. Mess up the combo, reset, and then get the confirm, yeah. Bit of a button. Ooh, that whiffed.
That confirm. Yeah, you have to be very, like... Zero Eye is one of those characters where you need to basically press a lot of buttons real quick. The APM goes through the roof. And that is like, you always got to pre-plan. Like, you don't really have much time to confirm several things. I mean, you can confirm your buttons, but after that, you just got to do... You got to do by heart, by feeling. It's like a Galing extension. You're just gonna do ABC, special, orb, special, kind of thing.
Yeah. Coffee Ling says, "Oh, I'm a master of resets." Then true. Yeah. Dane starting with these combos. Just one orb for the setup and chooses to back up, knowing that that FV Sign has such good movement to get out of there, and Pol 2 is never afraid to IAD.
Ooh, good reset there. That was another one of the unintention. Oh,
Last hit of drill only. Slightly not spaced far enough, yeah. Finds the mash
I'm a
there.
big fan of Pol's wait time. I mean, they realized that their opponent is not holding the orb very well. And they're gonna do is just like try their best to make them waste as soon as possible the thing, and that has worked out. That has definitely worked out. Now, here's one other thing you don't want to do. Yeah, again, whiffing, I mean, dropping a combo versus this character when they have orb up, almost a death sentence. Because
Yeah, orb activation's so fast and it's such a good option out of like air tech.
But they call it out. They call out something with drill.
Ooh.
Ground drill is kind of good at that.
Oh my! Oh my! Goes for the EX Fireball again!
And that's 200 meter that it's gone like that. Do you see how good this is? Like, I mean, sure, they're gonna get back immediately almost 200 bars, and we don't talk about that. But oh no.
Oh no! Caught with the very end of the hitbox on the EX Fireball there. Unlucky. Trying to dash block through and just gets caught with the run-up jab, yeah. Saying one round up on this game so far. Immediate round start DP. Possibly trying to call out a mash with a very, very risky option. Or it's a miss input, one or the other.
Risky, but fair enough.
I mean, if you have the balls to go
God.
for it, I guess you're on winner's side. Yeah, reducing all the hits on that. Goes for the throw, gets the throw combo, possibly finishing it off. No!
Oh,
No.
Mind.
Ah.
That is almost the perfect if you think about it. I mean, it is, but the game doesn't tell us.
It sometimes does. I think it's chip damage.
Hits with a massive 5A.
Techs into the orbs. Possibly a weird decision. Managed to get the conversion into the setup.
Okay, this beginner knows too much. What the fuck?
Both these beginners do, quite frankly. Yeah. Looping some pressure there. Nice.
Okay. Tries to do something, probably a mash out, and yeah, this is not looking great for Paul.
Caught during dash startup, yeah. Sane taking it to... This might be tournament set if they can take this next one. Pol 2 has to win 2 games in a row in order to reset the bracket from loser's side.
Another risky, by the way, run start. There was, did I see correctly? Was that a run start air throw, instant air dash air throw by Sane?
I think so, yeah. Got tagged with the approaching low there. Super jumps forwards, but kind of backs up. Orbs on screen, you gotta be cautious. Nice, tags them before they can activate it. Putting Sane in the corner. Messes up the ender there, but Sane chooses to tech back or neutral instead of teching out. Nice, caught again with the low. Pol 2 catching lots of Sane's attempts to zone with that approaching low. I think we'll see a lot more of that and we'll see whether Sane adapts. He activates out the corner, one orb on screen, but goes for a second.
Ooh, could have probably like air thrown them, but this is looking much better for Pol. They have not a lot of meter for them at their disposal, but they had zero blocking for a while, and now they gotta be careful. Orb is up.
Orb is up. Nice, finds the mash a bit too far for that jab to hit. Yeah, a bit too spaced out. Unlucky.
Yeah.
Pol 2 taking a round up. Nice.
It's gonna look like AJB is gonna get in, but it doesn't acknowledge that they can just get in for free almost. Oh, what is this? Alright, we're gonna have a little bit of combo here.
Big damage, 5.3k off of that. Gets the low tag, but doesn't hit confirm it. Instead was too focused on the mix, I think.
Yeah, Sane again doesn't completely respects the air throw ender. And yeah, I mean, understandable. Oh my god, that was a really good catch on the landing. Just don't let him breathe, and there you go. That's 2-2. Pol is closing the gap. Let's see if they can manage to reset.
Yeah, finds the ID. This is either tournament point if Sane wins or reset point if Pol 2 wins.
And it's already looking very good.
Already looking very good. Pole 2 is adapting a lot more to dealing with like Sane setting up in neutral. We're seeing lots of like quick IADs to keep Sane on his toes and stop him from being able to set orb. And we're seeing lots of that approaching low being used to tag him before he can activate or set up orbs in neutral. Yeah, just keeping some plus frames. Not looking too good for Pole 2 here, but messes up with the EX Fireball, finds the back dash out and catches him trying to jump there. Gets the
Ooh, nice, very good JC by them. That was actually nothing to say about that. They space out. They know that they're gonna try to do something with their reversal. That's very okay. This player might be.
Yeah.
Are you sure this guy is a beginner? I don't think so.
Yep.
I don't think so.
Nice. Pole 2 messing up the combo slightly there. Messing up again. I think a bit higher than he was expecting it to be. Yeah, just trying to set up. Can't slide under that time, but gets a bit of a mash out there. Dumping some meter. Getting some of the damage there. Yeah, one more interaction potentially on a solid hit. Manages to DP out. Oh, tries to activate the orb, but it disappears right as he tries. Gets caught. Yeah, it's zoning mode, I think. Just trying to find a straight hit. Nice double jump to dodge the activation on that. Heat on the table. Slides under the fireball. Nice.
Good movement. Oh my god. This
catches the tech out of corner. Pole 2.
Oh my god, I'm clapping IRL right now. This is insane.
That was clean. That was clean. Recognizing that the orb was set from like jumping and managing to slide under it. Very, very good. Not in a good situation to start with. Dodges the orb with the double jump again. Very good situational awareness. Putting him in the corner. Doesn't catch the tech out. A bit too late. Keeping the plus frames on. Puts themselves in the corner but gets a mash. Nice. Pressing some buttons.
Okay. Now, one thing you gotta be aware of, yeah, this button, but they don't have hit anymore, but it doesn't really matter. Never mind, they're really greedy with orb again. They gotta be careful about that. This is
Pole 2 is converting a lot better than they were early in the game. This could be bad. This is potentially lost interaction for both of them. Nice EX drill.
Yeah,
nice.
They get in with the EX drill, and that's gonna be reset point. Now, this is looking very good mental-wise for Pole. It's a reset point. They gotta basically, like, they got so far, might as well just, you know, at this point, like, you feel really good to reset, and you gotta go through another 3 of those games, possibly more, because, like, it looks very back and forth. Let's see how Pole handles them. At the other side, we have Sane, which is basically, like, undefeated champion so far. I mean, not champion, but you know, nobody has managed to lay a hand on him. And so far, I mean, this is the first time we have seen them lose, I think.
Pole 2 is getting so comfortable at navigating this neutral against C-Roa. Pole 2 has been kind of showing off a bit here, I think, with yeah.
The only thing Pole is missing, I'm just going to interrupt there. And
yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. Is that they have to react to EX236C and immediately a shield. That is quite important for this matchup. Like anytime you're playing, yeah, you can EX shield on reaction.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah.
Sorry, not EX shield. I mean just shield. But yeah. I forgot that they're on F Moon, but don't worry about it. It's just like you can shield on reaction anyways.
Yeah, a bit scrambly to start. The EX drill. Pole 2 getting more comfortable with that after it won them the reset point there. Gets the air throw. Yeah, the classic FV silent air throw confirm. Tries to catch a tech there, but Sane just choosing not to and punishing them for the tech chase.
Okay, realizes that is very risky, and that DP is like you can tech it out immediately. Tries to go tech back. JC, very good choice by them. The Raw doesn't have meter to punish, and this is very bad. This is something you don't want to do. That button is definitely a very good whiff punish tool, but it's not a great anti-air tool because of, well, I mean, it can work. I'm not gonna say it's not goated for that.
Nice run up throw. Oh my! Pole 2 with this incredibly confident pressure, and Sane respecting it, possibly scared after yeah. Pole 2 has the momentum on his side, I think. Oh my.
Yeah, there you go.
Pole 2 definitely having the momentum on his side, kind of like sweeping that game quite effectively. A lot more comfortable running pressure and navigating neutral against Sane's Siroa. We might need to see some small adaptations from Sane if he wants to return to the level of dominance he had at the start of that. Yeah. Nice. Puts themselves in the corner, but managed to get the hit anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. Messes up the combo there. Jumping around, looking for a hit. Gets caught trying to jump out, I think, or backdash. Nice. Sane finding the hit, but a bit too far to get the confirm they wanted. That's a shame.
They should have probably just done 6C to the 6C. That would have worked out. Could have gotten like pretty decent.
Very ballsy call out with the shield there.
That is a Monger shield. That is a Monger shield.
Paul 2 reading Sane's mind. You will DP. You will press the standing button there. Sane finding the first hit here. Getting some basic mid-screen row combos. Might spend some meter here. Nope. Choosing to go for the setup anyways.
For Sana, because like it was very good because like they didn't have like enough meter to just get out with drill, and I mean, yeah, looking very good, by the way. This is a lot of damage. Oh, unfortunately they were trying to, you know, stuff things with their buttons, but they were not close enough to just like beat to the 16.
Sane just respecting and blocking that situation after getting hit by drill, trying to activate there multiple times. Yeah.
Ooh. Sane immediately realizes that their orbs are disappearing and immediately backdashes off of that after seeing the first orb appear.
Yeah. Definitely an EX drill. Paul 2 is not afraid to just throw out an EX for no reason.
Oh no, this is the classic.
Gets hit with the EX fireball there.
Again, this is still very good for Paul, because now, I mean, he's getting back all the meter, but doesn't have enough meter, so you can just kind of go ham on him. Unless you get hit like that, and that is, well, now Zero is back on Snowballing Town, and, but doesn't really matter, because, like, they just, Paul just gets out like that, no problem.
Paul's so on point with their, like, air confirms this time. They were kind of struggling at the start of the first set, but here they're just, like, on point. Paul 2 has gained a level of confidence in neutral against Zero, kind of figuring out how to navigate the matchup while playing. Yeah. Sane trying to back up, double jumping to dodge the EX fireball there.
Yeah, realizes that EX fireball is reactable. I wonder if they're gonna realize soon that that is actually shield. Like, you can just shield
fails to punish the DP. Yeah, unlucky. Ooh. Getting some damage in the corner. Choosing not to ground tech and getting looped for it. They can ground tech there, but chose not to.
I don't even know they can ground.
Drill. Last interaction, both of them one hit away from dying. Yeah, possibly tried to DP, but got hit with the low trying to stand. Paul 2 taking it to tournament point on their behalf. Oh my.
Yeah.
Not only a reverse 3-0, potentially a reverse 6-0 if they take this next game.
Yep,
Paul 2 is on fire.
Alright, we've got the first hit by Sane. Unfortunately, for Paul, they don't tech out and realize that they're gonna drop there. It's fine, they still keep him in the corner. But goddamn, the movement has been pretty good by both of these players. I think Paul has the better advantage. I mean, not just the better advantage, it's just better movement overall. But I mean, Sane is like this is the first time playing.
Sane's kind of choking towards the end here. I think Paul 2's adapted to lots of the stuff that Sane is comfortable doing in neutral and pressure, and now Sane's kind of struggling a bit.
Yeah, I think so too. I think they're just like, yeah, taking apart all the habits they have and things that have worked out so far. They kind of have to switch out things, and this is the moment to do it, because oh my god, that was a very ballsy move, but that worked out.
Yeah,
and
Paul 2 just not respecting row pressure at all unless there's an orb on screen. If there's no orb, I'm just gonna throw out that EX, says Paul 2. Just waiting it out, knowing that they have 2 games up and a round up. They have the time to just wait and try and find an opening there. Nice double jump, super jump into double jump there. Super jump into double jump there, getting some very good damage on Sane in the corner here. Tries to activate, but orb disappears before the activation comes out. Unlucky. But in the corner, potentially, this is the last interaction of the game.
Okay,
Sane needs to find a hit.
Never mind, he's not smelling a hit, he's actually going for... That was actually very smart.
Spending meter just to secure the kill so they don't have to worry about Paul 2 surviving with a slither of health. Sane had more to lose that round. Nice anti-air. Activates the orb, going over the slide there. Nice.
Okay, backdash, a lot of backdash here and there. Not a bad idea. I think it's pretty decent backdash, but I am not exactly sure if that is the right thing to do. You have air options to do that. You can just, advance like that. But it works out, it works out. I mean, she
Nice!
is like,
Side switch into 5A jab. Nice. Catching pull 2 there.
and
Oh,
Tohno
so
immediately recognizes that the combo has dropped, good, converts into basically 3.5, 3.3k. Blood heat to avoid the
Yob in
DP, and we
chat!
get a
Oh my
kiss
god!
into Clark try finish!
Pull 2 styling on the crowd. 1 popping blood heat and then finishing it off with the arc drive finish. Oh my! Incredibly well done from both players. Pull 2 with the reverse 6-0 in grand finals from loser's side. Paul is the winner of the Tohno Tea Party 3 beginner bracket. Congratulations with that incredible showing in grand finals. We thought it was so dire for Paul 2 when Sane had two games up in grand finals, but Paul 2 just figuring it out and just abusing the stuff they figured out and the stuff they've learned and playing so amazingly around Roa's neutral towards the end there. Incredibly well done. Incredibly fun
Good.
match to watch.
Both
Congratulations.
time was
Congratulations,
probably,
Sane, for the incredible C-Roa showcase throughout this entire bracket. And congratulations for making it so far and coming in second place out of 21 people in this bracket. And Paul too, congratulations on being clutch as fuck.
so true. So fucking true. Both of them, their GG's game. This is the best display, I think, of beginner, like beginner action in general. Like that was very fucking good. I was like, I'm excited. I'm excited. I wanna see these players in a while too.
Congratulations for all of our top 4. I think all of you played amazingly, and especially those we saw coming back from last week. We saw lots of like notable improvement from last week over last week. Notable
Overall,
ways
everyone
that
was
people
on
have,
that
yeah.
line.
I think my favorite thing about running this week after week is I really got to see how people improved over the weeks. I was told that I should run it like every 2 weeks because then you give people a bit more time to get better. But honestly, I think within the last week, pretty much everyone we've seen come back from last week and play again, we've seen notable improvement in their gameplay. And we've been able to see that progress as they become more and more comfortable and better at the game. Incredibly well done. Congratulations to everyone who made top 8. Congratulations to everyone who made this like incredibly tense top 4. Very, very well done. And thank you everyone who participated in the bracket.
Yeah, very, very good. I don't have anything else to add. I am really hungry right
That
now. I
that
am.
same. My tummy's been rumbling. I might
Oh,
make some
I don't
dinner
wanna.
after this. Yeah.
I don't wanna delve in too much.
I'll run through top 4 again. In fourth place we have Yasin, a very, very, very like fun to watch FRL player who came very far and did very, very well. Congratulations. Losing to Pole 2 is not at all disappointing. Pole 2 is excellent. Congratulations, Jazz, for one, visibly improving from the previous week and coming so far so quickly as well. Maybe that third strike experience really pays off, carrying
Let's
fundies from
go.
game to game. Yeah, a very strike throw based C Koha player did incredibly well, make it to third place in the bracket. Very, very well done. Again, losing to Fall 2 is nothing to be ashamed of. Second place, Sane. Sane seemed incredibly dominant going into this, winning the Swiss side of the bracket without losing a single set. Incredibly well done, making it all the way to grand finals and putting on a very good performance and a very solid showing of like their understanding of Zero, really showing us how that character works and putting on a really good performance. Incredibly well done. Uh, First place, we have Paul 2 coming back from last week to show us that like second place was definitely not a fluke. This player is solid and incredibly good at the game. Congratulations on making first place in the beginner bracket. I might have to graduate you, Paul 2.
Yeah.
I might have to graduate you. Paul 2's already been doing pretty good in the main VV bracket. They've been taking some sets there. But yeah, incredibly well done. It's been incredibly fun watching you all play again. I think, despite some of the stream jank, I think this has been a very fun event. And thank you all for watching. Thank you all for playing.
Thank you
Uh,
everyone for playing with us till this as well.
yeah, I think this is done. Can I end the tournament? Do I have the switch for that?
Let's go.
It never ends. Yeah. But on the final play, oh, there it is.
Oh,
On
there
the
you go.
final placements, yeah, we have Poltu in first, Sane coming in second, very very dominant throughout the entire thing, but falling down to Poltu's just like incredible ability to adapt and figure out that matchup. Jazz in third, Yasin in fourth, and if we move back a bit to the group stage, we get to see Tanuki in fifth, Choke in sixth, Omajan in seventh, and Puro in eighth. So thank you all to everyone who participated, and a very well done to everyone who made top 8, and a very congratulations. Wow, that doesn't make sense. And congratulations to Polty for taking the entire bracket. It's been a blast, and I love running this stuff. Thank you all for playing. Thank you, Debbie, for commentating today.
No
It is
problem. Thank
it
you
is
for
very
having me.
love. It's very very lovely to have you on. If you have any last remarks, now's your time to make them before you go eat.
I'm hungry. That's my last remark. And
Yeah,
I'm very proud of all of you. Very surprised by all of you. Very surprised about this new C Raw player in town. Let's go. I gotta take them by by storm and I'm gonna teach them a couple of tricks and we're gonna see next. We're gonna see.
yeah.
I'm gonna
I, are you offering Sane some coaching?
if I have time, but I definitely have some time today. So if they want to, they can play me and we can play.
Yeah.
I can show them a couple of things.
Nice, yeah. That was incredibly fun. Thank you, everyone. I
I can
genuinely love
also
hosting these things.
I'm happy about all this plays and everyone. But in general, just like don't be afraid to ask. By the way, I like coaching is I mean, I don't really coach. I'm
Yeah.
not a good coach, but
The,
I would say that if you have anything like don't be afraid to ask the community for some help. Both here, both in main court. If you need help with some characters and you know someone is playing that, you can ask for that matchup and you know get some valuable insight on what the character can and cannot do. In the case of
yeah.
C. Roy, can do everything he wants. So yeah,
You're never being a bother either. People who are good at this game love talking about the game. I assure you, they will have a blast coaching. But yeah,
yeah.
thank you for playing. The beginner brackets have been really really fun. Reminder that the main Vermilion versus bracket, which I expect to see all of you at, I'm dragging you all on into the main bracket, but is happening Friday this week instead of Saturday, because on Saturday there are the Melty exhibitions hosted by Kiri Mari. I will post a link for that in announcements in a couple of minutes. You can sign up and you can possibly do like I think it's a first to 7 on stream against someone who's chosen out in advance. But yeah, Vermilion versus 10 will be happening this Friday, and it'll be another fun stream, and I expect to see you all there. It'll be great, especially you, Paul, too. But yeah, and Melty Exhibitions is happening this Saturday, and we might potentially be having another bracket happening on Sunday. So today is a really, really good week for
It's
EU
crazy.
Melty. Crazy week for EU Melty. Lots of things you guys can sign up for and play in and have, and you know, show off, learn some stuff, have some fun. It's always fun running these things. But yeah,
Oh yeah,
thank you so much, Debbie, for coming on and commentating with me. It's always
no problem.
lovely and wonderful having you on, and
Thank you.
it was very appropriate this week considering we had 2 different rows in top 4.
Hell yeah! Imagine I missed that.
Yeah,
Uh,
two rows. She was in her element.
I mean, I've played all of the roles. I don't really excel at F, but I have been playing a lot of
Yeah,
H lately, and well, you know, there might be I might have a zero.
yeah.
Okay.
You might play Zero. It's true. Yeah. Thank you, everyone. It's been so wonderful. I'll see you all on Friday. And if you're not there, I'll see you all on Saturday. And if you're not there, if something happens, I'll also see you on Sunday. So all weekend, we're going to have some Melty. Love you all.
And,
It's been wonderful hosting this. Might run another one next week if I'm bored. Is the qualification. If I'm bored.
All right.
Yeah,
All
3
right. All
days of
right.
Melty. Thank you everyone. It's been wonderful. I'll see you all next week. Well, I'll see you all on Friday. See you all on Friday. It's been wonderful. Hope you guys had fun. Bye everyone.
Bye.